There's 20 Cheryl things.
That is a lot of Cheryl things.
What should we do, Banty?
Chat. Alright, now do the same for Zelfie.
I got a notification from Mia.
Oh yeah, I am affiliate now, but we don't have the emote yet, so there's not much point in subscribing yet. Alright, where the hell are they? They're both online. They both spoke in the harem less than 5 minutes ago. Hello, Brenton. How you doing? Where the fuck are they? Alright, how was your day, Finn?
It's my what?
How was your day, Finn?
It was pretty good, and it got even better when I got to spam Cheryl with pings.
Yeah?
You know,
Cheryl,
Oh,
how
hello,
did you like
Cheryl.
your 20?
you know, can a person just drink, like, get a sip of their lemonade without getting pinged like 20 million times?
To be fair, I actually didn't ask him to do it this time.
Asked me, Mia said, make Cheryl's life miserable.
I did not. I would never do that to you, Cheryl.
I know Finn would do it of his own volition. Something like that.
Is that true, Abby? Abby redeemed highlight message. Does anyone want to read Abby's highlighted message?
Oh, I have no.
I'm not in the thing yet. What's it say?
No, I want you to read it.
When I open the stream, it won't have the chat.
Alright, it says he fucks bees.
Oh.
I always knew Abby was.
Does that make him a furry?
No. It makes Abby horny, and we don't allow that here.
Damn, I can't believe Abby went horny. That's just wild.
I can't believe Abby would post horny.
Where the fuck is Zelfie?
I like when it shows Ashler next to a dragon, because I'm like, Ashler, he fucks that dragon.
What's wrong with you?
Isn't that illegal in the land of racism?
Do you guys know who Charlie Kirk is?
No. Should I know who Charlie Kirk is?
But he runs one of the largest conservative college groups on campus, but he usually says like really stupid shit. So today he's trending because he said, "The left has always hated Thanksgiving, and now they're using the virus as an excuse for you not to be thankful." Is that true, Mia? Do you just not want people to be thankful?
That's facts. What's wrong with you?
Can I just point out that Thanksgiving is nowhere near as big of a deal in Canada?
It's not a big deal here.
Didn't you guys already have Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we had it like a month ago. It's like the first weekend of October up here. And we did nothing because there's a pandemic going on. Okay, and I'm gonna give Ike all the steroids here.
Oh yeah, what happened last chapter? I know there's like a lot of boulder.
We watched for Rolling Rocks a lot.
I got to voice Soren and I made him really angry and fanboy.
Wow, I'm really proud of you.
Mia said my Soren was
Oh
better
my
than
god,
yours.
Brave Vesperia 8 subscribed for 1 month at tier 1. Oh my god. Thank you, Brenton.
How? No. There's no way his Soren was better than my Batman. Like,
thank you, Brenton. Thank you so much. I feel like I should have something planned for celebrating, but thank you.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, also this
Mia
needs to
said
be...
Mia said I was the best Soren she's ever heard. She's never heard
No,
anyone
we both agree that your Soren is, like, untouchably good.
But it wasn't untouchable. It was untouchable until I voiced Soren, and then it became touchable.
You just want to touch Soren.
I touched Cheryl Soren many times.
Okay.
Zelfie, please save us.
From what?
Finn?
Come.
Finn is touching my Soren.
Finn is touching Soren.
touching my sword.
Also, Brenton subscribed at tier 1 for a month, so please thank them.
Oh shit! Your first subscriber?
The first set.
Do we have the email already?
We do not have the emote, unfortunately.
I wanted to eat.
I know. I'll poke Hannah about it tomorrow or after the stream. That's fair, Abby. Abby also says Cheryl Soren and Zelfie's Ike are better than all of Finn's other characters.
Damn, whoa. His Ashnard's pretty good.
Yeah, his Ashnard's good. His Ashnard and my Patrine have the exact same energy.
Yeah, you guys are just horny.
Okay, I've been told just to give Ike all the steroids and books, so we're giving Ike all the steroids and books.
Oh, are we attempting that right now?
Well, Abby has been warning me about it for like a week, so...
Brave,
if you would... Put Wrath on.
Brave, if I'm requesting, I know you just gave me a money,
wait,
but
you put Ether on, didn't you?
I did put Ether
Hey,
on, and I'm not getting rid of Ether because it's the meme.
Yeah, well, Wrath it on now?
I'm gonna find out.
Wait, we didn't give advantage, did we?
No, we gave Titania
Check to see
advantage.
if you can put on Wrath first, I guess.
Alright.
Brenton, I know you just gave me a money, but can I request that you make a tier list of tonight's stream of the best voiced characters.
You just want validation. Mute14, thank you so much for subscribing. Mute14 just subscribed at tier 1.
Is tier 1?
Alright.
Yeah, you probably should just dump like a bunch of experience into Ike then.
Dump a bunch of
and Abby also says, Thanksgiving is a colonial holiday, and celebrating it is not acknowledging its racist roots. This is correct.
Mia, you got another sub.
I did. It was mute.
You're gonna have to fuck all of them.
Dog.
Maybe I can get you guys to help with that. God fucking damn it.
I'm the only one who's into guys here outside of you, Mia, and you don't even like.
Well, you're also a lot more sexually charged than I am.
I just do it for the meme. People just expect me to put horny posts.
No, bro. It's like... Look,
All right.
I know Chad's like Finn and Draft.
I'll get Ike to level 10. How does that sound?
It was like a
Finn made one, but it was biased because Finn just put all his characters in S tier. Except Oscar.
No, okay, but to be fair, that second tier list I made of like the sex tier list, I think that was pretty pog.
Yeah, I'll get Ike to like 10.
Who would you put as S tier? Would you put the people Grails fucked as S tier, or would you put the people Ashnards fucked as S tier?
Who's fucking who? What's happening?
You didn't see my tier list?
Finn had a very busy
Not
day.
really. I was watching Xanadu.
Okay, Cheryl, I got you.
My boy Tech Cam got second.
Holy fuck, you guys just talked about Smash for like an hour. This is so long to get back to the chat.
Sorry.
Okay,
Look, it's not my fault.
I was just trying to provoke Cheryl the entire time.
Like this like. Well, I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Are you still upset over that?
There you go, Cheryl.
Like, what 10 characters are better than?
Do you want the list?
I mean, I know your tier list.
You've seen it. I made one like 2 weeks ago. Where the fuck is my phone? I'm pulling out a list. There it is.
Isn't this tier list pretty pog?
Alright, let me name the 10 characters I think are better than Palutena.
Hold on. I gotta look at Finn's list. Dizzy hooking up with Grail. Dizzy hooking up with Ashnard. Dizzy hooking up with Ike. Soren's sexual rejects.
Yeah.
Okay, Ike is capped speed, so Ike will not be getting any faster.
Why isn't Alencia sexual rejects?
Well, I believe Alencia and Ike was supposed to be like the het pairing, except then they just made Ike and Soren flagrantly gay for each other.
Oh yeah, but like Alencia just doesn't do anything.
She's gonna do something, I swear. She's got to be a playable character. There's no way.
Yeah, she'll be a playable character.
All right, hashtag Smash tier list. All right, we were going to make a community one, but then Zelfie didn't submit.
Well, it's still November. Like, you
All right,
can
get
still
on that
submit
selfie.
what you
All right,
want.
list of characters I think are better than Palutena, who I have at exactly 11th. Joker,
11,
Pikachu,
alright.
Wolf, Mario,
God.
Peach, Fox, Shulk, Wario, Rob, Zero Suit Samus.
Okay, well,
I
like,
think Rob's better than Palutena.
yeah, you think Roberts or Fox is
Yeah,
better than Palutena?
yeah, and the
I'm not
official
sure if
sources
I'd
agree
go
with me
as
on
far
Fox.
as
The official
Rob.
sources
I
say that Fox
understand
is
you
top
have a hate
10.
boner
Because
for
my
the
tweet got
dude,
flagged by that
but-
today. Also, hello chat, how are you doing? Welcome to Insanity.
I don't know, bro.
I cannot buy
don't know.
stat boosters, that is lame.
What
Just
stats
not-
do you have for Mist?
Sus.
Mist is S rank staff, so.
I meant like actual staves to put it on her.
Let's find out.
Physic, that works. Do you have like any? Do you have an extra physic?
Nope. I've got a Shara staff.
Use. You probably don't want to use the shirt. Well, I mean, you could bring a share just because share is probably good, and you're probably not going to need heal.
Yeah,
Um.
it's a one-use heal. I don't think I'm gonna need it.
Mhm.
I'll just take this as like an in case of emergencies.
Mhm. That's fair. Keep physic. Make sure you put some elixirs on Ike, and then see if he can learn Wrath.
He can't. We tried already. Aether takes
Oh.
20. He has 25.
The Wrath Vortex.
All right, just shove some elixirs on him.
Do we have to go to the hooker to get elixirs? We do. All right, Ike, your
I'll do
favorite
it
time of
then.
day. Oh fucking hell!
Uh.
I think Stefan has one he can take. Because Stefan doesn't need that.
Okay. That's all the
Then he has a purge for some reason. Let me just. I'll give Ileana bolting as well. Titania could get like a silver lance or a silver axe. I mean, it's not the
Oh
thing.
my god, it's Ike's whore.
The one he doesn't want.
Poggy.
No,
Love
Ike,
wars.
no. When Ike was on a break with Soren, he definitely fucked.
When is
with
Ike on a
Soren.
break with Soren? Like ever?
Yeah, I
When
don't think
Soren
Ike
is
was ever on a
moody.
break.
So you know how often Soren's moody? They've definitely been on a couple
Soren's
breaks.
moody like 1,000 times. That's why he just gets dick, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, that's poggers."
Is that what your sex life is like too?
Oh, no,
Jill,
no.
do you have an S? Silver's A, so.
Okay, you wouldn't be like getting fucked by dick, but like you can get fucked with things that aren't penises.
Uh-huh.
Yes?
She's definitely fucked Ike. Okay, Ike has definitely called her like mommy once.
No.
Ooh.
Ike seems to hate her.
Titania?
Alright, we're good. We're going. I'm getting out of this
Wait,
conversation.
Let me
We're
see Ike real
stuck.
quick. Let me check Ike one more time.
Alright, hold on, look at that.
I'm pretty sure you saw some stat boost
Bill.
you can shove onto him. Don't you have a Draco shield still?
Yeah.
I'd probably do that and the Seraph robe. I am not joking when I say that.
I get the sense Ike's gonna have to, like. Nobody confirmed this, especially you, Abby. Or Selfie. But I get that. From the way you're
about
building
the
it up, I
fight.
get the sense that Ike's gonna have to 1v1 something.
Yeah,
She said don't confirm it.
You fool.
maybe.
Alright.
Maybe, possibly, could be.
We're out of stat boosters. Let's go.
No clue if this is gonna be enough.
Okay, hear me out. Boobs.
Who? What?
Boobs?
Boobs?
Am I right?
Whoa, you
Oh,
look
my
different.
Daddy Ike.
Oh, yeah.
My lord
I
EK.
forgot about this too.
Wait, what the fuck happened? Why is
What
she
do you-
wearing
what?
white?
I liked her better with her hair down, honestly.
No, this
Lindsay
is
was a
better.
member of
Right?
Who died?
I
That
don't
was
know.
Elfie
She
died.
became a horse girl.
Princess
Lindsay was
Lindsay.
a member of
Huh?
Clan.
Can you guys like stop talking over Selfie's lines? Well, wait, she's almost as tall as Ike. What the fuck?
Wait, Mia, what do you mean? This is literally every single time we
What
stream.
happened? Whoa, yo, I missed some shit.
Why are you dressed like that?
Horse for
You got a
Valencia.
horse now.
I thought to join you on the battle lines.
Okay, bitch.
Finally!
Is that a Pegasus? Where'd you get that?
Oh,
He
let's go.
belonged to my great-grandmother. I'm a bit nervous about riding him, but I'm going to try nonetheless.
Didn't know Valencia gained a character overnight. Let's fucking go.
I appreciate your desire, but your retainers will never allow that, will they?
As for that...
Did you agree to this, Joffrey?
You know, personally, I'm against it, but she is the princess, and I can't tell her what to fucking do.
Isn't that the same logic I used when I told Ike to stop playing Minecraft?
Yes.
To be fair, Valencia did gain a horse, but she did not gain a personality.
I mean, she has a personality, you just don't like it. The princess's great-grandmother was a Benny on Pegasus knight of some renown before marrying into House Crimea. Princess Alincia herself is skilled at both riding and swordsmanship. As a child, she was granted permission to train in case the need for her to fight ever arose.
Bro, was he out like...
Vladimir Lucia.
Shouldn't that be like Lucia
Bro.
Putin?
Yo, I can be your Putin.
Okay.
Am I Bastion now? Was I promoted to Bastion and just missed it?
I thought Selfie was Bastion.
So did I, but Zelfie's not saying anything.
Zelda can read his lines if you want.
Oh, Zelfie's internet is
well,
cracking
that
up.
is-
I did that, by the way. As in, my stream's not really updating. Behold, the Pegasus of the uniform, all treasures of House Crimea fair. We did fear much that we would never see a chance to use them in their proper steed. Oh, muse of fire, I cannot find the words. Behold a light that dares to shade the sun. Our princess, clad in remnants of fair and fine, gives courage, love, and vigor to our cause.
I'm glad someone
yeah.
said it.
I'm surprised you were able to hide armor and a flying horse from the Daean army. Prince Ready foresaw a time when the princess would need them, and made us to convey them from the palace. Prince Radiance's thoughts were always on the princess, even as his life abandoned him. Be true to your heart, and live life as it dictates. That is where his final words are.
You know she's right there, right?
Please explain this to Ike. Fashion
My
is
lord
no-
uncle was always the one person who understood me best. Even though I'm dressed
Yeah.
like this, I have no experience and do not expect to fight as well as the rest of you.
Facts.
But this constant waiting behind and doing nothing for 3/4 of the plot, it sets my heart beating with such unease I fear it may burst.
Good.
Even if I cannot fight, I could use a staff to heal the wounded. If I could save just one soldier, it would mean so much to me.
Oh boy, another healer.
Please, my lord Ike. I promise to obey orders and stay out of harm's way as best I can. I'll even let you play
No.
Minecraft once we're done.
Wait, hold up. Who's Joffrey?
Is that me?
That's still you.
Yes.
It has
Oh,
not
no,
changed.
You will take responsibility and guard the princess.
It is her heartfelt wish.
Oh my god, Vladimir Lucia.
This is not something I can allow or disallow. She is my employer, and if this is what the princess wants, all I can do is comply.
I like how Lucia and Joffrey are brother and sister, and yet Lucia is Russian and Joffrey is...
One's Norway boy,
American.
One's fucking Putin.
Like, why is Lucia Russian and why is Joffrey not Russian?
What if it's fake?
I don't know. Maybe they just got separated at birth.
They got separated at birth and Lucia went to Russia.
No, Joffrey's a KGB agent under Putin.
Be careful, will you?
Microwide jack off.
Yes, maybe this brother and sister, confirmed by the game, have different parents, Brenton. Oh, thank you so much.
Let us go forth and light the sunlight to the dawn. Alencia fights and Crimea wins the day.
Well, I'm glad she's playable
so we
now.
have Alencia now. She has a cool sword, but you're gonna see something else in a minute.
All right, who would like to be Bertram?
He doesn't really say anything.
All right. Is this one of the riders?
Yeah.
Cool.
This looks like a dumb map.
This
It
looks
is
easy.
a really bad map. In fact, this map is fucking infamous. People dislike this map more than fucking bridge, more than rocks.
Okay, the rocks one was my least favorite so far. I don't know what the problem with the bridge was. I did that shit in one try.
The enemies are usually harder.
You're kind of on easy mode.
Okay, well, I didn't know I was picking easy mode.
Easy.
I thought I was picking normal mode. Because Radiant Dawn is the exact opposite problem. Where all the difficulty names are one tier lower than what they actually are. How did they fuck it up twice in two different ways?
I don't know. Fucking translation team sucks ass.
Ike, there are more enemy soldiers than we expected. Just from what I can see now, they are double our numbers.
Wow. And I return to be the true Soren.
The false one.
Wait, hold up. Fuck. We must assume that the fort houses many more troops. This may prove to be a long battle as long as EK's arm.
Arm?
Yeah, arm. Told me.
Okay.
EK?
Yeah, I got disconnected. If they have 20 times our numbers, we must overcome this war. There be no retreat.
Okay, so let me look at Alencia.
Look at her sword at least.
I'm not sure what I was actually expecting.
She's your ass. She's cute, and she has a cool sword.
Look, she finally gained the character after like months.
It's
I
a
don't know.
better brave sword.
Okay, so it's a... That doesn't help. She's level 1. She's level 1!
Just dump all your bonus experience. You haven't used that shit in like 20 chapters.
Give her an
Fair
YouTube
enough. Can I do that now, or do I have to wait a chapter?
No, you have to do the chapter.
Oh, and she's required. Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Is this why this chapter's hard? Also,
No.
holy fuck, 19
Chapter
decoy
just
slots.
has really strong enemies normally.
Holy fuck, 19 decoy slots.
Yeah, you hurt a lot of fucking people.
I can bring Joffrey. Joffrey seems like a good pick. Har also seems like a good pick.
Har's good. I don't know. You
These
probably
two,
don't need Bastion.
these two
You can bring
clones
it
can
if you
probably
want.
go.
You can bring like Marcy instead. I think that's someone else you have trained up, or Riss.
Rolf.
We'll bring Riss, and then...
Bring Riz. Riz is so.
I'm gonna leave Lucia in because I like her,
Mm-hmm.
and she's hot, and therefore she gets special privilege.
Fuck.
Level 1! Fucking level
Yeah,
1.
I mean, she's an S. She's like Nino.
I mean, I gathered that, but we're like 5 chapters away from the ending. Usually the S comes
well,
a bit
you
earlier.
get Nino like 5 chapters away too. It's not about the unit being good. It's about the unit being funny to use.
I'm guessing she's a... I'm guessing she's a meme unit in this game, then.
She's a meme unit, but I mean, if you want to dump experience into her, she has a brave sword and Kanto.
Well, I have to field her here, so... Oh, I can bring
she's
Leth
very
instead of
reasonable.
Riz.
She's one of the better S in the series. She's
Yeah.
maybe like the 3rd best.
Or should I bring... I'll bring Jenna, who's 117 years old.
Yeah, he's Valencia's alright. It's only because she could just become a staff bot with wings, which is actually something that isn't in this game.
Mhm.
Outside Valencia, of course.
Sadly, she has a unique role in that, but she's
Yeah.
not that great.
I'm guessing there's no recruitable people. I'm guessing we're done with that. Alencia was probably the last one. Oh no, there's gonna be like a Carol or something.
Oh no, you still have some recruitable characters, I think. Not many.
Hello,
a few.
Bertram.
Yeah, he's kind of a bitch.
Bertram. from
What an
this-
unfitting name, Bertram.
Just hate him.
Like, why would anyone name their kid Bertram?
Ah, maybe
Why would he
because
name
of
himself Bertram?
Evil. Evil.
Y'all
But it's
just
not like
hate
an
it.
evil name. It's just like
I don't know.
that's like when you want to show off how much of a loser your like middle school kid character is. You name him Bertram.
Bertram. You know, Bertram, like, you know, it rolls out the tongue. Bertram.
It does not roll off the tongue. What kind of tongue do you have?
A tongue. Bertram.
You can
maybe I'll
fly,
just
so you can
build
go back here.
different, yeah.
You can also fly, so you can go back here.
I don't have too much to say about this chapter. Normally, I'd say this chapter is really tough. It's very difficult. All the enemies are promoted. They hit pretty hard. But I don't know what the fuck to say on easy mode.
Well,
Since
I'm
you
sorry, I
really
thought I was
fucking
picking
mind
normal
quit, I'm
mode.
just not gonna say anything.
Alright. General Bertram, the Crimean army has risen to the bait. Order, sir? Your orders, sir.
Wow, he's cold and moody.
General? How shall we make answer? Turn the ground soft with blood. Make a graveyard of this place. Bury them
Oh my
all.
god, Voldemort.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Elfie, are you good?
No, my internet's really bad tonight. Sword, do you have any information on the enemy general?
To be fair, he did actually warn us of this fact.
Yeah, but I just wanted to be.
Our intelligence reports say the commander of this army is Bertram. Pretty cool name. One of Dane's 4 riders.
Oh, the 4 riders. This is all part of that war we fought earlier. General Patrine.
I mean, you would think so, considering the title, but considering he has not fucking shown up until now, we're gonna kill him in one chapter. He's basically just glorified cannon fodder.
Or is he?
That's not necessarily so. He's not as much of a dirty slut. The name 4 riders is given to the 4 persons of highest sexual capability among the king's advisors.
Yeah, that suits it alright. So the members can change, is that it? Who are the current 4 riders? Besides Patrine, she's dead.
First, there was General Patrine, whom we killed at Riven Bridge. And the man we face today, General Bertram.
Is the Black Hawk one of them?
Who served the previous king. And finally, enigmatic general known as the Black Knight.
Hawk.
Same.
This is the same Black Knight who murdered Commander Grail, right?
That there appears to be little doubt. I mean, like, are there 2 Black Knights? Is there
I mean,
2
this-
Black Knights?
I mean, Bertram over there is a knight wearing black, so...
Or is it black? Is he the Black Knight?
No, that's a good question.
Yes, there is a knight in black on top of the hill. Is it the Black Knight?
Or why are you black?
God's Elf, you can't just ask someone why they're black.
I feel like Ike would definitely say that.
Ike, we've been working on
Ike
this.
needs
This is
to
what we
Ike
spent the
to
whole
say.
game trying to avoid. Tell us, Soren, do you have any more information on General Bertram? And could you also explain why you like the name Bertram?
Look, man, it's a total daddy name, bro. Like, Bertram? Like, oh.
Oh my god, like Bertram from, you guys remember Jesse?
Yes, that was fucking
Yes.
terrible. I hated that show so much.
What the fuck? You have no class.
I have plenty of class.
Oh yeah, and speaking of Honchkrow, I still have Sag. Alright. I know not where he hails from. He appeared after the fall of Crimea and has quickly gained Ashnar's favor. It's probably good at sucking dick.
So he's a man of no mean ability.
Like the Black Cock. He always wears his armor and never shows his face on helm.
Why the fuck are all these people just the Mandalorian?
Some say he's not even in his armor, but that's inhabited by an ancient specter or a demonic creature. It's all just superstition and rumor designed to heighten the fear of man. It's probably a pussy.
I mean, are there demons in Fire Emblem? Why would you think there's a demon?
I mean, there's like dark gods.
Yeah, there's a dark god, which may or may not be a Honchkrow.
Wait, so when we actually find the dark god, are we gonna make it Honchkrow?
We'll have to see what it looks like. If it is passively looking like a Honchkrow, then yes.
It's not. Once we cross bridges, we'll know the truth. Then we can discover for ourselves if he's just a loudmouth braggart or truly a monster.
Well, he sure as hell isn't loudmouthed.
That is true.
As long as our blades can wound him, I care not either way. Let's go.
Does this make Bertram a parcel tongue?
I don't know what that is.
I do not give a shit about Harry Potter, so I don't care.
Y'all are fucking fake and gang.
Yeah, here's Bertram. He's strong.
This is Bertram. I'm most worried about the rune sword Bertram has.
In my run, I usually kill Stefan, like bullshitting him because he's really tough to kill.
I mean, Stefan is generally a good answer to all your problems. So when
Yeah.
the Dark God comes out of the Fire Emblem, how much do you want to bet Soren is going to run out with an armful of Pokeballs trying to catch it, says Brenton.
Although, to be fair, Stefan is only weak to one thing, and that's sand.
Shit. How are we going to wall up this chapter? It is seas, so...
You don't. Have fun.
No, I'm figuring this shit out. We are walling up.
No, you aren't.
Yes, we are.
Suffer. You
I am walling up. You cannot stop me.
Is this a route map?
Oh, I'm not gonna stop you.
It's a
Game
seas
will.
map.
You have to defend Valencia, by the way.
I'm noticing.
if you
I'm
don't
sensing
wall
the
up-
problem with this map here.
Yeah, is it that there's no fucking cover anywhere?
Yeah, it's like an Echoes map. And do you know how I handled the Echoes map?
You did.
I
but
fucking walled
we're
up.
Roman? I guess it's...
You cannot stop me from doing this. This is how I play Fire Emblem.
Okay, but you don't have Villa's turn wheel.
I didn't need it that much.
I like how Zelfie's just like, Mia, like, you need to take a different strategy. Like, this isn't gonna work. And Mia's like, yes, it is.
Oh no, I just want to see Mia fail. So
Yeah.
I'm like hyping up that expectation that she's gonna fail. So when she does fail, I'd be like, I told you so, bitch.
And then when I don't, like on the bridge where I did not fail.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, remember when Mia just completely smoked Zelfie's expectations?
Factoids.
Have you noticed that Zelfie?
Yeah, Zelfie went, oh, you can try the bridge, because you're never going to beat it in one try.
Have you noticed Zelfie's missed like the past few streams since the big bridge?
Mhm.
Do you think it's because he got owned so hard?
I think he's just recovering from the shock. Okay, so if I put Alencia here, there is no possible way she can be
Yeah,
hurt
this-
by the other things.
There's a very small possibility, but
Like, unless something has warp.
can people do that?
Black Knight can.
Yeah,
The Black Con.
remember we spent an entire chapter talking about how the Black Knight can just teleport at will?
No.
Well, Zelfie, you were asleep, so...
I mean, I don't.
I guess just dance for Khalil. Alright, so I already asked Finn this question, but how are your days, Zelfie and Cheryl?
Monday? Pretty good.
Hmm.
Existing.
Did you finish that lab yet?
I did.
Cool. Okay, they're going for Astrid because she's a bow. This fucker's a killer axe, doesn't he? No, he's got an axe of racism.
Oh,
Cool.
get it, get it.
Yeah,
That's my
this
best
one-
friend.
Thank you for the free level up. That was a shit level up, Astrid. Is Astrid's thing just she levels up really fast but has terrible growths to compensate?
No, her gimmick is leveling up super fast and having pretty good growths.
Yeah, I'm missing that second part.
Yeah.
Alright, it is time to take full advantage of Kanto and just not move from this spot.
Let's see.
I have a plan. It's a great plan.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
see,
see your plan is already in action.
yeah, Mordecai can take hits, except this is a killer axe, so I might just die on the spot here. I did not die.
Do they do that? Do they just sometimes randomly kill you?
They can get a critical hit. It's like Pokemon.
I've never gotten hit in Pokemon ever.
Oh shit, most on GameCube. Rip. I'm a Twitch affiliate now, I can't do that.
Wow,
Wait,
look at
what?
you.
What can't we do?
Mouse on GameCube.
Oh.
Gotta be professional now. Okay, we have to kill this sniper.
Hey, it's fine. They can have a mouse on Sword and Shield. We can have a mouse on GameCube.
Alright, I forgot. I'll just put it here.
Remember how many people were freaking out over that?
Yeah, like, it's on screen for like half a second.
It's really funny that it did happen, but like,
Yeah, the only reason
this
people are
is
freaking
overreaction.
out is because it's Pokemon.
Just because of Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
How unfinished? You fucking bad company.
Like, yeah, I guess now that we're at like the 1 year anniversary of Sword and Shield, what are your guys' opinions on Sword and Shield for those that played it?
I've talked about this a lot on Twitter specifically, but Dex Cut made the game more enjoyable for me because I actually went out and completed my full decks. I'm like, wow, I've never had the incentive to do this ever because there was always that thought where I had to like go and transfer a bunch of Pokemon to do a bunch of trades, and that was just unappealing to me.
Mm-hmm.
Did I cut out that entire time I was talking?
No, I could hear you the whole time.
Okay.
I heard you.
Okay. Because I just like randomly cut in and out right now, and I
I
don't
think
know.
like the game itself is like kinda. It's like a mixed bag, but like I really like the characters and like the story was good until like the story actually came in. Then it got bad.
I think no EXP share what made the game more interesting for me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Like, I feel like
Like,
it does
it's
a lot
not
of
like-
things right and a lot of things wrong. Like, the wild area is obviously a step in the right direction. And the Crown Tundra
It's not, like,
specifically was just, like,
hard.
really good.
No, it's not like. Nah, it's just not hard. Wish it could be
Yeah.
hard. Wish Pokemon games were hard.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It's always hard for me to evaluate difficulty in a Pokemon game. Because, obviously, the game I played when I was 6 and didn't know what the hell I was doing is going to be harder than the game I play as an adult. Regardless of how actually difficult it is. Yeah. I think the story had a lot of interesting ideas that they never just committed on all the way. Which is really the most unfortunate part of it. I don't know. I guess that's kind of my general Sword and Shield, is it could have been, like, fantastic, but because they didn't commit all the way to anything, it just ended up being okay. Like, give it an extra year of development time and it would have been amazing.
Pretty much all the shitty things that happened in Sword and Shield ended up making my experience more enjoyable, ironically.
Yeah, like, I don't
But like.
mind
we
Dex
got
Cut
Lando,
either.
Teabag, and all our favorite Pokemon.
Honestly, the meta feels a lot more playable without Z moves.
Yeah, because we can actually ban Dynamax.
Yeah.
Could you
They
not?
should just straight up be in Z moves. I'm still in that trade.
Yeah,
Just
I
walk
never transfer Pokemon, so
Why did
it
they not
that
ban
didn't
Z
affect
moves?
me.
I don't
Was
know.
there-
Because They're like, oh my god, like Zemos aren't even that bad.
Okay, to be fair, what I did like about Zemu.
Also, that was a good ass level up by Ileana. I just want to point that
made
out.
Pokemon that were previously unviable viable.
Such
Yeah, like that's the cool part, but like then they like just ran like fucking youth sets that like had no checks.
Well, yeah, there were just some.
Yeah,
things
like,
you just couldn't
honest,
counter, it
like
was
the issue with, like, obviously they're gonna bring back legendaries, but like, do we really need to see Landorus, even if it's admittedly the worst it's been ever? Again,
Is Lando that bad?
it
It's
has to
still, like,
compete.
A-rank,
Yeah,
like,
it's still like A
it's not
rank,
like-
so
it's
I'm
the
not.
most tolerable it's been in a while.
Yeah.
Although it just isn't horrible at all.
Well, you know, compared to like Gen 7, Gen 6.
When
Lando
it's
is
not
bad.
S rank, it's horrible.
I mean, it's getting fucking its ass kicked by like choice band triple axle kick Pheromosa right now.
Yeah,
so.
like the sheer amount of shit in OU that either packs
Oh, yeah,
ice
they're
coverage
they're
or
thinking
just
about
does not give a
suspecting
fuck
fucking
about
Zamazenta
intimidate.
Before suspecting Pheromosa first. Can we talk about that?
They're thinking,
Can we talk about Blunder's
interesting,
absolute influence over the metagame?
yeah, that's fucking awesome. I really want to see Zamazenta in OU. Zamazenta crowned, not the hero version. That one's probably busted.
make
I just want to
both
see
of them
someone with a fucking
okay.
720 base stat total in the same tier as Pelipper, okay?
I just can't get over the fact that they never suspected Zacian last gen, like considering how like it was literally.
Zacian wasn't in last gen, you moron.
Yeah.
He
The
doesn't
suspects
matter.
they see last gen.
They did.
How would you suspect a Generation 8 mon in Gen 7?
Oh, you recall.
Alright, don't kill Z-Heart, please.
Wait, so they did suspect Zamazenta as Zacian last gen?
Zamazenta wasn't in last gen. Did you not listen to what we just yelled at you for?
Because I can't hear you guys. Stop talking
It-
about each other for a second.
Zacian and Zamazenta didn't exist last gen.
Well, sorry, I meant the pre-DLC. Like, I don't understand how fucking.
Because it's a broken Pokemon. It gets a free attack route. It has one of the best coverage pools in all of
I'm
Pokemon. It's
agreeing with you.
fast.
Was
I
saying,
think
why
he
did
means
they
suspect from
suspect
Ubers.
Why? Because Dynamax is so broken they couldn't tell it was broken or not.
Yeah.
And then they banned Dynamax. In
Yeah,
Ubers.
they banned Dynamax Poggers.
Ah shit,
And they
Joker's a
actually
boa
banned
To
clip.
be fair, I don't think they'll ban it because now there's like actual.
Oh no 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 no. Okay, we're fine.
Yeah, that did literally nothing.
It was a
That was-
crit.
It did 5.
It was a crit.
That was garbage. Garbage.
Actually, crit triples your damage, so there's no way it could have done 5 damage.
Well, it looks like
because
a
it
crit.
has to be divisible by 30.
It looks like a crit.
Eric.
It was a crit.
Was it a crit?
It was a crit.
Then I was right to be worried, wasn't I?
No. Maybe.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Aw, I was gonna say give the kill to Valencia.
Can we make Meloetta, not Melo, can we make Peony good this gen, please?
Fiona isn't in this gen.
Yeah, like
Dude.
Dynamax is a lot more balanced in doubles because, well, there's extra Pokemon on the screen, but it's still not balanced.
That's because the only fucking tier that Nintendo builds for is fucking doubles.
Mhm. And then
I
it's
have
just
not
obscenely,
played,
disgustingly
It is
broken
so
in
funny,
singles.
Like, they really don't give a fuck about singles. It's like,
I
bro.
have not played 6v6 doubles this gen at all.
So-
I haven't played any sort of doubles. Like,
Oh,
I
6v6 doubles sounds like cancer. It's
Mhm.
always felt that way too.
I just can't get over the fact that Nintendo has never like leaned into singles. And I've just
Hey,
never.
it's
you would
no
think so,
sense.
given that singles is
all
like,
all of your battles in Pokemon, like 80% of the battles are single battles. And they're like, no, we're just gonna do double battles. It's so much more.
double battles just go burr, I guess.
Can you make triple battles good?
Yeah, bring back triple battles. Triple battles are
I think-
unironically cool.
Triple
I
battles
will
are.
say as a spectator sport, which Pokemon does need to appeal to, I think doubles are way more interesting for the sort of counter, well, not counter pick format, but sort of the format where they want to go into. Because would you? Because they're either gonna do VGC or they're gonna do battle spot singles. Would you rather watch VGC or would you rather watch?
I would rather watch VGC, but I actually don't care about either of those formats. Like, I know we're not going to get to like Smogon singles ever.
like back in like Gen 6, 7, like it was like Smeargle, Talonflame. all
Yeah,
that
that's
bullshit.
what
I don't know
actually
what they're
killed my
doing.
interest in VGC. It's just
Although
Smeargle specifically.
VGC is poggers because Cresselia is good. So
You like Cresselia?
it's literally just a big blob of fat. Like, how can you not love it? It's like
Yeah,
a milk in
okay.
Pokemon form.
Same person that played Are you, by the way, so you should not be shocked.
Crest
I'm
was
just
based.
appalled.
Crest was based because like Trick Room is just like the best. Okay, if we're talking about best,
No.
like best anti-meta team to run, Trick Room is always like up there, along with Rain. But like Rain is like everywhere in OU, so it's not really anti.
Mhm.
No, people are running anti-Trick Room. Well, at least if you see. Because Trick Room's really fucking strong.
I think my favorite anti-Trick Room strategy was back in Gen 7 NU when Coffagrigus was giving everyone headaches. Do you know what they did to stop Coffagrigus in like the offensive Trick Room Coffagrigus? They would do level 99 Coffagrigus to underspeed level 100 Coffagrigus and therefore outspeed it in Trick Room.
It's the greatest thing ever.
And then people ran level 98.
And level 98 Coffagrigus and 97 Coffagrigus, and eventually they just banned Coffagrigus because
Yeah.
clearly that's not the sign of a healthy Pokemon.
The underspeeding Kofac meta.
Wait, what tier was this?
SMNU, like very early.
NU?
I thought this was Gen 5 NU. Or Gen
I don't
5
know, it might have been,
something.
but
Kofag
This
is
definitely happened sometime in Gen 5 as well.
the level
Kofag
99
is
Coffagrigus
wild.
trick.
Yeah, like Gen 5 UU maybe?
Trick Room is actually like one of my favorite things to run in Gen 7 RU because you could just like Ferium Aromates, like Nasty Pot was fucking strong.
Oh yeah, that was such a good set. Oh,
Nasty Plot Trick Room.
Nasty
I
Pot,
tried Nasty Plot Trick Room Spritzy in SMNFE and it did not pan out, unfortunately.
it was I think the set was like Nasty Plot, Trick Room, Blue Blast with Ferium Z and then Thunderbolt. And then that just wrecked everything outside of Reggie's too. Because that mon is broken.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here for the entire chapter.
Would you like move the wall at all, or does it just stay there?
It depends on the chapter. If it's like kill boss, I'll move the wall. But if it's just route or seas, I'll wait until they're out of enemies and then I'll move the wall.
What is this supposed to be?
Or seizing. So once they run out of shit to throw at me, I'll go kill the boss.
So how does this like work? Like seize?
Seize is you have to kill the boss that's on the throne and then
Yeah.
move your
Do
lord.
you see this
which
glowing spot under
in
Bertram?
this case is Ike to the throne and
Yeah.
end the map.
You have
Route
to
is when
get
have
Ike
kill
onto
every
this
single
spot.
enemy on the map. In Seize, you only have to kill the boss at least.
Yes, I'm aware it's not the most riveting gameplay, but it does get the job done. Oh fuck, Night Killer.
I should actually see if I can build a Trick Room.
Missed. You should build Trick Room in NFE. There's like Trick Room Teleport Slowpoke. God, I love when you just get to quad with a Brave Lance. That's just funny to me. Or I guess in that case triple, because he got a crit.
Off this fucking hot shit.
Just posted the worst Smash tier list in the region in the harem.
What
Alright.
was that?
We got duos.
You don't need to tell me about your battle movements.
We got Lampin? Question mark? Maybe?
Finn, you do need to speak up so we can hear you.
That's what I heard, said.
Hello, Drangon. Hello, Dran.
Dran's back.
My mom's grandfather died
Oh.
like immediately, like a few months after like his wife died, and he didn't even have like any health conditions. He was just sad.
That is true love right there.
That's really sad, isn't it?
Are you looking for emotional support?
No, I think he's just looking to tell the story.
I'm just like honestly. But, like, isn't
Nah,
that
like,
crazy?
there's
You
just
can
no
literally-
introduction. Just
Yeah, broken heart syndrome is a real thing, actually.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Heart syndrome?
Cheryl, if you ever
Yeah, that's what
die-
it's called. It's just like when a debil. Also, shit.
Muffin, and then
you
Like
ever
when a
have-
debilitating emotional blow happens, usually after like the death of a loved one, people can actually die from it.
I'd hope I'd die in a funny way.
I'll kill you. That's pretty funny.
Same.
Oh wait, I found my fucking follow Trick Room team from Gen 7 RU. Dude, this sounds fucking flames. Like, okay, hear me out. Yuxi, Machamp, Aromatisse, Marowak, Alola, Slowking and Flygon, Poggers.
Unironically, all of them are in Gen 8, so you could actually run that.
Yeah, you could actually just do this in Gen 8 once Itzy hits RU.
Radiance looks like a bug type.
They brought back Yuxi and Whisper?
Yeah,
Yeah. They brought back the Lake Spirits.
They brought back almost every school legendary except for a few.
They should get a Mega.
yeah, they did. They brought back Diancie and Volcanion, but they didn't bring back
They
Hoopa.
didn't bring back Shaman. I don't know why they didn't bring back Shaman.
They didn't bring back a lot of mythicals, but they brought back some.
Yeah, they brought
Ooh,
back
they
like
brought back-
Victini, Diancie, Volcanion, Zero Aura, obviously. Also, why the fuck was Zero Aura the first choice for a mythical to bring back?
I have no clue.
You made GameCube mouse. Check harem if you want to see. All right,
Ugly Pokemon. Zero are so ugly.
that is beautiful, Brenton. That is awesome.
Okay, wait, hear me out. Steel Beam.
Then we're hearing you right now, sir.
What?
Yeah, contrary to what you think, we spend a lot of time hearing you out.
I'm just saying Steel Beam Bronzer with Trick Room and Rocks.
Bronzer. It's Bronzor.
I'm sorry, are we playing like Aura Speed?
This is
NFE.
you fucking idiot.
Yes, Furigo Burr is basically exactly what Zero Aura does.
Although Bronzer with maximum special attack and modest only has 161 special attack.
All right. So here's a question for you guys: Do Calyrex and Urshifu count as mythicals?
No, they're both legend.
Bronzor is just kind of a pussy.
It's a clock.
They're not mythicals because mythicals are almost always given away via events.
All right. So the only mythical for Gen 8 is Zarude, which has got to be like the most forgettable mythical ever. It's a grass monkey in a gen with a grass monkey starter, and worse than it.
I actually don't know if Melmetal is considered a mythical. I don't know what gen you want to consider.
I consider Melmetal Gen 7 anyways. So
Okay.
Cheryl.
Yeah, just a rude at the moment.
Why did a maximum special attack Bronzer Steel Beam only do barely over 50 to fuck area?
yeah, I will actually just sit
Bronzer is
here.
not very strong.
Oh, first off, you're using a bronzer.
Bronzor, Zor, not Zer. We're not getting.
What is wrong with Bronzer? It's like the skin
not
thing.
It's not the name. It's Bronzor. There's an O.
Why are you such a hater?
Because
Bronzer.
Bronzer is incorrect.
You sound really angry. Is everything okay?
This seems like a very like legitimate concern you have.
Yes, because like it's so easy to pronounce it correctly. It's just Bronzor.
I'm fucking American. Do you think I care about correct pronunciation?
Yeah, like why do y'all remove the U's from literally everything? Like what do you have against the letter U? Do you know how many points in Scrabble y'all lose because you remove the U's from all the shit?
Yeah, stop her, bitch.
Alright, here's a question for y'all. So without saying the name, do you guys know, chat, you two? Do you guys know Gligar's evolution? How do you pronounce it?
Bro.
Oh,
You
how
did
you
not-
pronounce it?
I don't even know Gliscor. It's Gliscor. In the anime, it's Gliscor. It's like Gliscor. And everyone's like Gliscor. And it's like, bro, you're not like.
Oh no, it's definitely Gliscor.
It's
I know that for a
I
fact.
say
just like saying
Gliscor.
Why do you like saying Gliscor?
Because
It
I'm
sounds
American, I don't
cooler,
pronounce
okay?
it correctly.
Bro, it's like those people who say Metacham, like Metacam. Like they
Who the
ignore
fuck says
entire-
Metacam?
Okay, but that one's like strictly wrong.
Wait, you don't say
Well, yeah, because they're stupid. They're stupid.
you don't say Metacam?
Who the fuck
I
says
thought everyone
Metacam? I will
said that.
fight whoever says Metacam.
And
The Metacam is like strictly wrong.
I thought
Because at least like Gliscord, that's a pronunciation name.
Alright, Abby's on Team Gliscor. Cass is also on Team
Yes,
Gliscor.
Gliscor is it's the anime official pronunciation.
Alright.
makes sense.
What about the yellow lake? What about the yellow one of the lake trio
What's the
with its eyes
what's
closed?
the
How do you pronounce that?
anime pronunciation of Regice or Regice?
Isn't it
I want to say they actually go with Reggie Ice.
Actually, they might say Reggie Ice because
I mean,
don't know.
it fits like the theme naming, but Reggie Ice just rolls off the tongue better.
so like that one's acceptable, you know. But like I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
like how Reggie Ilecki is just really obnoxious to pronounce, so everyone says Reggie
okay,
Ilecki instead.
okay, this is the controversial one. Do you say Rattata or do you say Ratata?
Rattata.
Rattata.
I used to say Ratata because I couldn't pronounce words properly. But it is Rattata.
It's Rattata.
All right, guys.
Rattata.
Do you guys say Yuxi or Uxie or Uxie?
It's Uxie.
Uxie.
I say Uxie.
See.
If you say Uxie, we're going to have a problem.
Do you say Mankey or do you say Mankey?
Mankey.
Binky. It's like monkey, but name.
Yeah.
Name.
Mankey.
Monkey.
Got them.
Yeah, you're a Mankey, Finn.
Okay, what about Lapras?
All right, Chad is on Yuxie.
Wait, hold on, what's the difference?
Lapras or Lapras?
Lapras.
Everyone says
Who the fuck says
Nobody says
Lapras?
Lapras.
That one sounds like you have a fucking problem.
Like, do you want to talk, Finn? We're here.
No, I'm just saying because I just looked at like most controversial Pokemon things.
All right, what about Rayquaza? Rayquaza or Rayquaza?
There are a few people who pronounce Nidoking like Nidoking. And if,
What the? Okay, that one should be punishable. That's a punishable offense.
I feel like it's actually pronounced like Nido Ray and Nido Reno. Like a couple of times in the
no
anime.
way.
Because I feel like I've
Well,
heard that
the anime
officially
says
pronounced, like,
Groudon, okay?
occasionally. Because like Pokemon is pronounced Pokemon.
Yeah, but everyone says Pokemon because, at least in the English-speaking world, because it just rolls off the tongue better.
It makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like, the
that's
English
why I
language,
feel like
as a
I've heard
general
about it.
rule, does not use accents, so nobody fucking bothers.
Do you say Chinchou or Chinchou?
Chincho.
Okay, so you're not a complete
Chinchou.
Chinchou?
Like, Chincho is fine. I say Chincho. I should have probably, like, looked to
It could
see
be
how
like
much.
these Metacamp people say Sinsao. Because apparently those bastards exist.
Yeah, or the anime also uses Rayquaza and Arceus. Yeah, how do you pronounce Arceus?
I don't know that one.
It's Arceus.
I
I
say Arceus.
I say
Because,
Arceus.
once again, I'm lazy.
But it is Arceus.
All right, that's all the movement we're taking this turn. Eventually, they will run out of people to throw at us.
Oh right, I forgot we were playing a game.
Yeah, this is your first taste
Yeah,
of how I play
alright.
most Fire Emblems, isn't it? Because this game is not usually kind to this style. Why does Lucia keep flashing green before she does anything? Yeah, like, I know Rayquaza is official, but, like, I've said Rayquaza my whole life.
Well, I mean, you can be wrong your entire life. I mean,
Oh yeah, I'm used to it.
Yeah, okay. Tell them like it is. Yeah.
I once had a friend who pronounced Scizor, Gizzard, and I wanted to call my ears out.
Yeah, Like, Scizor is obviously the correct one. I've also heard
this question's
Caesar.
not necessarily is this right thing, but do you say Charizard or Charizard? Like do you
Charizard.
actually take the time to
No,
Break
it's
it up.
No, I do not take the time to pronounce the I.
Charizard. It's Charizard. Literally, Ash is like Charizard. Like nobody
No,
said
no, no, no.
Charizard.
That's 100% the correct way to pronounce it. What I'm asking is, do you actually take the time to say it fully?
No, it's
No,
very much
Charizard.
Charizard.
it's Charizard.
All right, what about
Charizard,
Dialga?
very sweet.
Because apparently the official pronunciation of Dialga is Dialga,
That sounds right.
Honestly, I.
but
say
everyone I know says Dialga.
Okay. Sceptile or Skeptile?
Sceptile.
Kyle.
I say Skeptile, but like Sceptile is also acceptable.
I don't get the reasoning behind Skeptile.
Yeah, like why Skeptile? All right, can someone mute 2 Sugarplum 868, please?
All right, time to.
There's a bot in chat.
Yo, I can give this up.
Thanks.
That's Feral. Get it.
There you go. Look at me. I banned him. Straight up banned.
I have mods. They're just also like on the screen, talking to you.
I just banned.
That was a
him.
cool ass Thoron animation. Why can't we get that in Smash?
I don't know.
Yeah, what's another one?
Fucked. What are you talking about?
Your mom.
Pokemon that have weird
Yeah,
pronunciation.
is it? Do you guys say Staraptor or Staraptor? Like, where do you put the emphasis there? Staraptor, okay.
As a kid, I always thought it was like PH.
You always thought what was
So I
PH?
said Raptor.
Staraptor?
Yeah.
It's like when you're.
Houndour or Houndour?
I say
Houndour.
That's one of the few ones I'm not lazy with for some reason.
Yeah, like that one specifically is the one I will go all in for. All right, we're moving the wall to the left a little.
Okay. You guys.
Reshiram or Reshiram?
Reshiram.
Reshiram.
Restaurant. She says Rashir.
I guess you could say like Reshiram. That sounds even more.
All right, how do you guys pronounce Kyurem?
It's Kira.
Kiram.
Kiram.
So not like what I just did then.
No, it's
Kiram.
Kyurem.
Kiram.
Kyurem, like Kyurem.
Yes.
Yeah, Kiram. Like Kiram. Kiram Black. Kiram White. Kiram
Kyurem,
Gray.
like
Kiram
Snivy.
Pink. Kiram Red. Kiram Rainbow.
Like, I'm very aware that I pronounced Snivy completely wrong, but I cannot stop myself from doing it.
Okay. You say You guys say.
Raikou or Raikou?
Raikou.
Right.
Raikou.
Do you say Kyogre? Kyogre?
Who the fuck says Kyogre?
I don't know say it.
People actually do say Kyogre, like seriously.
I
It's
never
actually-
knew how to pronounce it for like the longest time.
Like, it's very obviously Kyogre.
I called it Kyoj for a
Kyoj.
long time.
I remember as a kid, I
Yeah.
called Reuniclus Reniculus because I did not read it right and it just kind of stuck. Oh, that actually kind of hurt. Alright, cat incoming. Tiger incoming.
I thought you were talking about Hayden.
No, not this time, actually. Oh shit, we have a lot of units to clear off the board here.
This map is fucking huge.
I'm seeing that. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do.
I.
It,
Oh, do you say Conkeldurr?
I'm sorry to break it to you, Brenton, but Reuniclus probably was not meant to be pronounced Reniculus.
Do you say Conkeldurr or do you say
Brenton, I'm not part of it.
Conkeldurr.
Conkeldurr.
Some of you are brain dead.
Hey, at least I don't say Metacam.
Okay, which one of us are brain dead, huh? Go ahead.
You're so-
Pick an answer that won't get you kicked from the chat instantly.
Ooh. Yeah, Finn.
What did I do?
What you
which one of us
said?
are brain dead? Huh? You were the one that said it?
What did I say?
You call us brain dead. but
And
you
now you're
never said
refusing
who.
to answer which one of us is
Maybe
called
he's
brain dead.
dead
Oh,
one.
like which of you do I think are brain dead? Or whichever one of you guys want to be.
What?
I don't think any of us do.
What
That's the
about
thing.
pronunciation? What about our Kelder pronunciation?
Conkeler or Kelder? Bitch.
It's
Answer.
Fogelter, right?
It's Conkelder.
Yes, we both said that, and you were like, "Oh, no, when you use brain dead."
I said good thing none of you are brain dead.
Oh, maybe we are brain dead, Selfie.
Oh my god. Okay. Mia, guess what?
Yeah, guys, way to just start a witch hunt.
A plus 2 bone burring from Cubone has a 93% chance to Oko Paraseed.
What? You're using Cubone?
How are you getting cube? Oh shit, Aether time.
Deeper moment.
Because I'm making a trick room team.
Wait, guys. I have. Wait, do I have an Ether emote?
On your new Discord Nitro?
No, I'm at Twitch. Oh no, I have an Eichner emote. That will suffice. MK Leon Eichner.
Awesome.
Amazing. Phenomenal. Top tier even.
Oh hey, nice credit, Ileana.
Wait, oh my god, I just realized I could use Choice Band and Lay on trick room.
Yeah, like Choice Band Laron is actually really fucking good. It's just also really fucking slow.
So slow. It's slower than a fucking pile of noodles with shoes.
Laron outspeeds War Turtle.
I mean, yeah,
That's kind of poggers.
Yeah.
like
it-
196 speed isn't bad. It's just like it'll go past the walls, but all the tanks are just gonna be beyond it.
I just
know.
don't know.
Laron's
Like, I kind of want to use Cubone though on trick room.
Because it sounds funny.
But I mean, plus 2 is a menace. It has a pretty high. It has a decent chance to Oko Clefairy.
Cool, I guess.
Yeah.
At plus 2. Yeah.
I see you.
How are you getting
see what
Cubone
you're
to
trying
set up
say.
at
I
+2?
get it,
Okay,
yeah.
let's count out the Trick Room turns here. So Trick Room was 4 turns, right? You need 1 turn to switch to Cubone. You need 1 turn to set up Swords Dance. And now you have 2 turns of Trick Room left.
A plus 2 Adamant Bone Moraine from Cubone does 85 to 101 to Clefairy.
Oh, and it's not even a
Okay,
guaranteed
Why
trick.
are we using Cubone? What is
Like, on
Cubone
top of
setting
all
you
that,
up?
it is not even a guaranteed trick.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Alright, cannot
Sure,
put
it's just
Har
like-
in range.
Shut it down.
The
shut
wall
it down.
the wall died because there was too many things, and I just wanted to speed it up because I have people watching me play.
To be fair, I could use like Life Orb Piloswine.
Yeah, except for the fact that Piloswine's actually a good Pokemon.
Okay,
But
okay,
what do you know?
what's wrong with this? What are we talking about? Like,
I don't know.
Alright, then Har,
I mean,
you-
like, you could run, like, wait, Finn.
What do you want, bitch?
Okay, get this. Life Orb Piloswine, but with Freeze Dry, so you lure in Marshtomp. Tell me that's not poggers.
That's kind of pog.
how much does it do
You
to,
You
like,
said Marsh,
Spadef
and I was
Marshtomp?
thinking Marsh Shadow. And I was just thinking about how Freeze Drive is supposed to work on Marsh Shadow.
Okay, on that topic, how do you guys pronounce Marshtomp?
It's Marshtomp. What else would you say?
Marshtomp.
Selfie?
There's literally no other way to say it. It's Marshtomp.
Please evolve into Swampert soon.
Selfie? How do you pronounce
I
Marshtomp?
said it. That's my name for it. I don't say the fucking name.
Somebody apparently does not pronounce it Marshtomp and is just trying to hide.
I do say Marshtomp. I just don't like saying that word.
I've heard Marsh
did
Stomp
not.
before.
I don't know.
Marshtomp.
Something about like transitioning from like sh to t bothers me.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard Marsh Stomp before.
Yeah, I used to pronounce it that way too.
So
But
yeah,
that was when I was much younger.
Imagine if Loudred got Boom Burst.
Be
yeah.
pretty
Imagine
fun.
if Loudred got Boom Burst. That would be cool. I might have just
Why
moved
doesn't-
Alencia into Fimbulvita range, but she's got decent res, so.
I just feel like Loudred should get Boom Burst.
Alright,
Well, I
Seacast, the
think,
wall
like,
is back
X-Cloud
together.
only gets it because it's supposed to symbolize like X-Cloud's like the loudest one, you know, it's the strongest one, so I guess the strongest sound.
Like, X-Cloud was so much fun in XYRU.
Do you guys
Like-
remember Oras PU Boom Burst?
No. Was X-Cloud and Oros PU?
No, it was Oras Ryu.
No.
And then it was NUBL actually in Sun and Moon, so it kept up.
I think Cheryl might know this team. Do you remember the team?
I do remember the amazing Boom Burst team.
So there
Oh,
was this team in Oras PU where you had
I know what you're
believe it
talking
was
about.
Chat on. And it has Boom Burst, and everything else literally just has assist.
Mhm.
And then the rest of your move pool was all moves that could not be pulled by assist. So all you did was click Boom Burst.
Yeah, I remember seeing that exact team with Mind Blown back like when Ultra Sun and Moon first came out and Blacephalon was new. Because apparently,
Yeah,
for
that-
whatever reason, if you
Not
call
how it's supposed to work.
yeah, if you call Mind Blown with assist, apparently it doesn't do half recoil.
I think that was a bug on Showdown. I think
Well,
it
that's
was supposed
disappointing
to
because it was
work,
really
but-
funny. Oh man.
Because I remember we like specifically played around with this when it was first.
Yeah. When it first came out and then it got patched out like relatively quickly. Also, we got an Aether. We got another Aether. I think that's our first double Aether in one stream.
E for double moment, Huggy.
This calls for 2 MK layout Eichner's in the chat.
If Loudred got Boom Burst, it would do 58 to 70 to Spadef Marini with specs.
Alright, we're going to move the wall over a little bit.
Uh,
You got a shiny
Oh,
Houndoom in a random battle, Abby? That's cool.
Very
like Spadef or Fizdef?
Spadef. Like, Fizdef's definitely getting coggered, aka dead.
So Spadef Clefairy, Boom Burst does 46 to 55.
That's pretty good.
So literally you just need to get like a little bit of chip and then when Clefairy dies.
Abby. I've only gotten one shiny ever in a random battle. It was like a Solgaleo, and I was like hogging out, like, holy shit, shiny.
Yeah, shinies and the random bats.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
it's,
one
like,
lifetime
very
and it was a
rare.
Rampardos.
Huh. I wonder if it's normal shiny odds are better.
Okay, Kaz has an interesting question in the chat. Aether or Ether?
I don't know. I think I pronounced it like Ether. Like,
I say Aether.
Like,
Like for Super Smash Bros. Brawl, this is great ether.
Yeah, well, I say Aether, so.
It's
I
Aether.
think they are both
Brawl
correct.
Ike, you know, you should probably listen to Brawl Ike. Yeah. He's a
Oh,
chat.
Cheryl, by the way, there you go. That's your cal. But since you're running Kylo on Trickering, you could probably go like 252 special attack. Which if you did, it does 95 to 113.
Yeah, that's fucked. It's kind of fucked.
So if you, yeah, you could go like max attack, max special attack, and then like no speed. And you still
That's like-
have...
That's like a boneless Arc Dissolve, you know?
Hmm. Speaking of which, we gotta.
Arc Dissolve.
Zelfie, when are you recording the next Squad Assault? We gotta do it before Hale gets banned from RU.
Big teams, and we could do it tomorrow, maybe.
Alright.
Tomorrow. Yeah, I could probably do this tomorrow.
Alright, so we're almost to, like... I feel like I'm just gonna leave the wall here, actually.
The wall. That will not fall. They call me wall.
Oh, fuck. No, wait, she's got a full card. We're fine.
Remember that day Wall was hot? And all of our server just got really horny.
Yeah,
So we
he's
didn't
got
get
that. He's got
funny,
those
we were
Dutch
just,
looks,
like,
you
in
know.
awe, like, wow, one of us is actually like pretty decent.
He wasn't even that hot.
But just like
You know what,
comparatively,
Ben?
because the rest of us were all teenagers.
We were all, yeah, I'm not like what? I'm not disagreeing.
No,
with you.
I bet Wall is doing fine. Like, he's probably like a model right now. You know, like you know, you can't just be a hater.
I wonder if Wall still thinks of us from time to time.
I hope not.
Like
I wonder
still
what
in
Wall
this
thinks of
damn
us.
server. Like the Welsh wall, like you can always come back.
Remember when he got modded in the RU tier?
Yeah, and then he
Yes,
left us.
he was active in like Sun and Moon RU for a while. I don't know if he's
Mhm.
still active right
He wasn't even that good, to be honest.
now. It doesn't matter how good you are. You
Yeah,
see
to
how
be
many
fair, all
fucking shit mods there are? Bad.
Yeah.
Bad mods.
Why are you shit talking Wall? What a Wall ever
Yeah,
do
like
to you?
why the fuck are we shit talking Wall?
I'm not. I'm just saying he wasn't even that good at Pokemon, to be honest.
Why the fuck are you shit talking
Why are
Wall,
we-
Finn?
Yeah, they aren't like you. I don't know. You made like a rain team once.
Yeah, still better. What was your tournament result this year, Cheryl?
This year. I'm talking about legacy. My legacy in Smogon.
Pretty sure, to be honest, not gonna lie, Cheryl.
It was, like
I
getting
hate
banned
that-
twice.
I hate
Then
that.
my amazing return, Glam Pearl TR, getting Butterfly Badge. Then I literally merged NFB and Middle Cup, creating NFB Middle Cup, the merged. It was amazing, and like I led the tier for a while, and then I went 6-1 in NFBPL 3, and then I kind of just quit, and then tried
Sounds like excuses.
to come back, and I was like, yo, this tier fucking
Whenever
sucks,
Cheryl
and then I
does
quit.
something, it's just
Look at
excuses.
excuses! The last thing!
How many times do you two
Top
think you've
player
had this
in a
exact
recruited
argument
black
on
and white
stream?
tournament
Cheryl, are you
for
mad?
Aura, or for Black White RU, and then I didn't get drafted.
Why doesn't Slowpoke get like a fire move? Oh, it's good.
Oh yeah. So back, like it was like 2015, maybe like 2016. Actually, I think it was like 2016. I was trying out for UPL, DPP. I was beating like actual like ass. Like I was beating ass in the tryouts. And then draft comes, no mention of me. And I'm just like, okay, cool. I guess that shows how appreciated I am for
Hey,
being
remember
good.
that time
at
that
Gen
we were all super hyped for RUPL, and then they like shitpost mentioned Cheryl? It was like fucking passionate or something.
Yeah.
It was so sad.
I didn't even get mentioned, so I was terrible at Mons back then. Unless like one of you or Gator handed me a team with some bullshit strategy. At which point then I was fine.
We were like very good at using like cheese.
Mhm.
But like
I was
actually
like fucking legit. I don't know what you guys are on about.
You were the one who
Okay.
built me that baton pass team that I proceeded to get it
Okay,
banned from the tier
that's
with.
true. But I built a bunch of shit. Like I don't like
you and Crouton were like the ones who made like normal teams like Diane, Steve, or Radiance or like those shit.
Mhm. No, I was very bad at or SRU as a kid because I was like
So what
13
you're
and I didn't
saying-
know shit.
So what you're saying is that Cheryl wasn't actually able to build anything good in a normal tier.
What do you mean?
Cheryl
No,
had to go
I
and make
literally
Cheryl
made Clam Pearl Trick Room. I made Clam Pearl Trick Room and got ladder with it. Tell me I'm not
Okay, but Cheryl also played other tiers besides Auras, are you?
Yeah.
It's not to say that we didn't play other tiers, but Cheryl definitely had a lot more experience. Like
Mhm.
Sounds like
Gator still had a lot of
excuses.
experience in other tiers.
Yes, like literally, I played tiers. Like I played UU, I dabbled in OU a bit.
Oh my
NU,
fucking god, can they stop spawning in these fucking
You-
wyverns?
Monotype. Like I was.
Do you remember that time I like played monotype for like a week straight? With mono ice of all things?
Monotype is Peter. Alright, Finn, what do you DM me with again? Trash ass team.
It's
Is
pretty
there a
fucking
bow
odd.
user up here I have to be worried about?
Why do you have bronze?
Yeah. But during Auras, I played everything RU below.
I only play like one non-shitmons tier per generation, so...
I didn't enjoy UU a lot. And I also played OU, but I liked OU more as a spectator sport.
My feelings for Auras UU they really changed a lot during the gen. Like it used to be amazing, and then the Sylveon drop happened, and I was like, yo, Sylveon's kind of gay, and then Celebi got suspected, and they were like, oh no, Celebi's not broken, Celebi's broken as fuck, and then just the tier was just bad.
Remember when they banned A tier mods? for no reason or suspected
Do,
them.
do you remember the time
Oh,
you
yeah.
had a no scald ladder?
That was
almost
funny.
bonkers. Remember like DD like Gator, like for alligator on that shit? Oh my
DD
God.
Gator was sick.
I just love that scald was such a problem in Gen 6 UU that they decided, no, we're building a fucking no scald ladder. No scald allowed, people. Alright, the wall has transformed into a box.
Or something like that.
Sure.
Zelfie, what do you think of this strategy? I feel like I'm thinking outside the box here.
What do I think of the
Like-
strategy?
I think it's
would work.
alright, Ben, but I'm not gonna lie with you.
Alright, enemies, come at me.
Hmm,
Oh, they're all gonna go for Astrid because you can't
I
fight
don't know.
back.
I guess you can try it out. See what it's you.
Well, I just played against Cosmic Power Clefairy, and it almost destroyed me. I was able to
How did you
You
almost
should,
lose to
like,
fucking
not-
Cosmic Power?
Is this like Cosmic Power Sigilith?
No, it was.
Yeah,
no,
it's basically
it was-
Cosmic
it
Power
was normal.
Sigilith without Psycho Shift.
Hmm.
That's so poggers.
Like, if you want to do something stupid like that, at least run like Acid Armor, Calm Mind, Duosion.
No, it was just Cosmic Power with Seismic Toss.
Why?
Because they thought they were poggers, but they were really
Because they wanted to stall. They just wanted to wall stall.
Yeah.
Stall.
I think one of the best pieces of
Better
advice I've gotten for like
stall.
Showdown and other things that are like related to building is you have to understand why something works or doesn't work before you can innovate. And I feel like everyone on Showdown just completely misses that until a certain point. Like the guy running Cosmic Power, Clefairy.
I have to be
Like,
really invested in a tier to ever want to build for it.
That's fair. I can only do that for like one
Sometimes
tier
I
plus
think
ship mods at
good
a time,
innovation-
so.
And
You know, like Gator actually made Ambipom, pretty, sizable threat. Like Nasty Plot Ambipom with Cliff. That sounds
No.
kinda-
No.
That sounds kind of heater.
Yeah, that's the same thing, Brenton, and that's like... that's kind of why I don't really like net decking. Because, like, I feel like it's a good starting point, but if you're just going to net deck a deck and be like, oh, this is fine, no changes needed, and take it to a tournament, I feel like you're missing the point. I don't know, like, I built all my own decks for the entire time I played TCG, so... This is a bow user? I mean, he's targeting Jill, so probably not. Speaking of which,
Talk about my
Zelfie.
two favorite Ambipom decks. First off, Nasty Plot Shadow Ball during XYRU for the Blade was pretty fucking funny.
what?
What?
That was the
Alright,
I said
Zelfie,
nasty
when do I get to show you the hot new
Be
failings check?
polite to everybody. I don't know. What are you talking about?
Nasty Plot Shadow Ball Ambipom for the Blade in XYRU.
That sounds pretty.
I didn't really play XY, so
Yeah. I think
Well,
I've
you
only
can
ever
be-
dropped from one TCG tournament, and that was because I was sick and just really wanted to go home, and I was O2 anyways, so I just left.
Oh, also, Fake Out Last Resort Ambipom, pretty fucking funny.
we have hit rock bottom. Finn, I thought you had.
Yeah,
a
you might as well just
higher
kick Finn at this
knowledge.
point for suggesting that Ambipom could be
But-
good.
What's wrong with Fake
You know.
Out Nasty Plot or Fake Out Last Resort Ambipom?
Because it's shit. It's a shit set.
It was actually pretty fucking funny.
Also, Zelfie.
It's not even funny.
Zelfie, when do I get to show you my hot failings tech?
You have a hot failings tech.
I do have a hot new failings tech.
It's like, what tech do you have with?
I promise it's not for Crushing Hammer this time.
Is fucking bastard running fucking crushing hammer.
I took those
Oh, I
out
got
for
no
extra
deck, let's go
Sonias
to
because I
fucking
played
Crushing
Brenton and
Hammer.
completely bricked and it sucked, so...
I already know what type of person you are, but it still shocks me that you would put Crushing Hammer in your deck.
I like how Ambipom was actually like decent in Diamond and Pearl because there was no Team 3 team.
Leads were much better, and power level was also lower.
Mm-hmm.
You also didn't have to deal with mega fucking Steelix.
Also
Yeah,
that-
I still maintain that Mega Steelix got unfairly banned, even though it didn't.
It really
Man,
did
I'm
not
not-
get unfairly banned. It was pretty.
No, it
funny.
absolutely
not
deserved it. I just really like that
stupid.
mod.
Mega Lix though with like Mola was pretty fucking good.
Yeah. Like,
Really,
Mola Lix is
Mola
even
was
better
good?
than Reggie
No
Mola.
fucking way.
Yeah, wow, Mola, my favorite Pokemon.
Okay,
ever.
chat, what are your guys' opinions on Aloma Mola, if you remember that
No,
it
like,
exists?
Mola
Like, if
was
you
Mega
spare the
Lix
time to
was
think
good.
about Aloma Mola, what do you think of it?
Wait, what?
I'm asking the chat what their opinions on Aloma Mola are.
I like how
Mola.
Mola went from NU in Black and White to RU and XY to UU in Sun and Moon to whatever the fuck is going to be this gen.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Untiered.
It's fucking dead. I'm so happy. Fucking dead.
Yeah,
Every
what
time
a
Mola-
what a
I love
roller coaster
Mola.
of a Pokemon.
I like,
like-
how Mola was like good in Ubers last gen.
Yeah.
Sorry, XY.
Like, it is just by far the best Wish Passer ever
Super
introduced.
Cheryl,
And I do not want to imagine heavy duty boots Mola, like at all.
Oh my god, that'd be disgusting.
Does Mola get teleport?
It does not.
I don't know.
It-
if it does.
Oh, I guess we haven't seen move pool updates.
Yeah.
What do you need? What
Like,
do you
it might have gotten like flip turn if it was ever.
Yeah,
in-
I swear to God, if they gave that
True.
motherfucker flip turn.
What do you need though on Mola outside of Wish, Protect, Toxic Scald, Knockoff?
That's
You
5
just
moves.
did 5 moves.
I know, but like, do you really need like?
Well, if it got flip turn, now it can like pivot itself out.
Idiot.
Yeah, I do wish it
Like-
evolved from Love Disc, but I'm kind of content not to see Mola back because, good God, that thing is annoying in shitbots. Like, you have not lived until you fought Alamomola and Sun and Moon Shitmons.
You really haven't lived until you fought Alamomola plus Registeel and XYRU.
Yeah, fun,
Yeah.
fun for everyone. Happy.
Yeah, well, like,
That really was like one of the most dominant defensive cores
Mhm.
like ever.
yeah.
Like you just beat everything. I guess like sort of like Pelipper and Ferroseed and OU. Like
Cheryl, Abby wants to play you in
Oh, my
RSC
favorite core.
Shitmons.
Pelipper, Ferroseed, and OU.
Do you
What-
want to
which
do you want to
is
think
the-
about that a bit more?
I said my favorite core, Pelipper, Ferroseed,
well,
and
yeah,
OU.
it's very
Also,
similar to
Cheryl.
Mola plus
Cheryl, Cheryl, Abby wants you to play. Abby wants you to play him in Gen 3 Shitmons.
3. Do I? Well, I'll check if I have a team still.
Good, because I lost
is
all of
Gen
mine
3
when my
Shitmons?
team
What?
builder
You
went
beat
proof. So.
Shitmons. It's a pretty cool tier actually.
It's actually like not as much of a meme as it sounds like.
probably better than Gen 4 Shitmon. Actually, have we ever tried Gen 4 Shitmon?
I think we
How
tried
does-
it
so how does-
once.
I've been with you guys for like years. How does Shitmon work?
All right. So you know all those Pokemon that can't evolve or don't evolve from anything, right?
Yeah.
What if you like put them in a
What is
tier
your
and then removed all the ones with more than 500 base stat total?
Okay.
That's Shitmons.
Wait, so it's
Uh,
Pokemon that can't evolve plus what?
Pokemon that can't evolve and don't evolve from anything that have 500 BST or less. That's
This
Shitmons.
sounds like it makes Mola broken.
It kind of did last gen, but now Mola doesn't exist, so...
Okay, Abby, I am.
Oh, fuck, Night Killer.
Cheryl Bush on Showdown. I don't know your name, so you're gonna have to search for Cheryl.
Clearly, Mia just needs to stop playing Path of Radiance
Cheryl, can I-
and
Cheryl, can I-
spectate the game so we can roast that.
I feel like I should. Maybe save the replay, and I will look at the replay once we're done with this. Like, once we get to, like, the last half hour of the stream.
Okay, fine, Finn. You can make a team blame me if you want.
So it can't evolve from anything, and it can't have overfate.
There's like a list for this
Yeah,
probably,
we have
right?
no list. Is
We do have a
viability
list somewhere. It's not
ranking
updated for
in-
Gen 8, but we do have a list.
Can't wait for Finn to go into Team Builder and put in like 3 illegal monster art. into the game.
Probably. I remember the first time we
I am
got
at
somebody to
max
try it and they
volume.
put
I'm
for
max volume.
Fable.
I maxed out Discord volume. Y'all can't hear me. Y'all gotta put your volume. I like 2,000,000%, bro. 2,000,000.
The problem is just
What?
that you talk really quietly unless you're annoyed. So we either need to always be annoying you or you just need to talk louder.
I mean, I can be annoying if you want.
You are annoying.
We already have Finn for that.
Why
Yeah,
am I
Finn.
getting roasted for absolutely
You're-
no?
When are you
you're-
not getting roasted
you're-
here? 7. Soren. Soren, can you please... Thank you. Okay, Soren, it can at least kill wyverns.
That's good to know.
He has one role in life now, and it's just killing wyverns. Hey, Mute, stop that, alright? You're not annoying.
Are megas allowed in
They are, but only in Gen 7, because they don't exist in Gen 8. And we had to ban both of them anyways. So they are, but they aren't.
Funniest twist of the day.
Like, at one point, if the we decided that if the Mega had less than 500 base stat total, it was allowed. Which led to Mega Mawile and Mega Sableye running around the tier for a while.
Yeah, it was fun. We should have allowed like Mega Pincer for more fun.
I'm not
Just
sure I
all-
want to see that.
I want to see what the tier would have been like with all the megas that you could possibly have.
Like, that would have been like, what? Kangaskhan, Mawile, Pinsir, Heracross, except we had to ban Baby Heracross. Absol. Cheryl, can you, like, pull up a list? Audino? Like, just go look through the forum and pick out the ones from Gen 7 that could Mega.
Let me see here.
Oh, that's a cool bird.
What's a cool bird?
Jenna. The 117-year-old Birdman, who is not a bird woman.
Oh. Apparently he has a support Rashid on.
What the fuck would Shinon and Janaf have to say to each other?
Oh, you see, Janaf just fucking scolds him. Shinon's like, wait, you're like 85 years older than me. And Janaf is like, yeah, bitch, respect your fucking elders.
I like that. Alright, how do we want to do this? Does, Ileana, you have magic of racism, so... It doesn't fucking matter. Khalil, you also have the magic of racism. I should really stop calling it that. My parents might overhear, and I'm not sure what they'd think of me.
Shit Mons discussion.
Like, just go look at the
Is there
VR and
actual-
see what
is there
Mons can
actual
Mega.
Shitmons discussion board?
Yes.
Because now I'm actually curious about this too.
Charlotte, I've decided that the team I'm gonna bring against you is gonna make your life miserable.
One thing you like about Fire Emblem character designs is that almost none of them look straight, Brenton. Yeah.
What about Bartray?
What about Bartray? What about Bartray?
Probably the straightest man alive.
Who the fuck is Bartray anyways?
He's in 2 games.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't fucking know who Bartray is. He's probably boring. Like Bertram. His name even sounds like Bertram.
He's the other axe user at FE7.
That explains why I don't use axe users.
And he's also an FE6 where you could miss him.
I
Did you
probably
get
did
Echidna?
miss him. I always picked the route that was like the one where you get Echidna and Larum. Because I really like
because
Echidna,
Bartray
but
is
I
a
don't
raw
like Larum,
exclusive, but
so...
he's first dad.
Yeah, the FE6 route thing is annoying, because if you could just get, like, Elfin and Echidna in one route, it would be great. But the fact that you have to pick is just really kind of unfortunate.
Oh no, you have to pick between one dancer and another.
Well, I don't like Larum, but I do like Echidna. And I don't like whoever you get instead of Echidna, but I do like Elfin.
Is Ditto allowed in shit mods?
Ditto is
Feel
allowed
like
in shit mods.
Marjorie, what is wrong with you? You're a despicable human being.
See, the wall is working. It's only taken us half the stream.
Bartrade is cool as fuck. He's the most viable user of Molekir.
You couldn't. The fact that you couldn't even make it through that sentence without laughing tells me all I need to know.
Actually, no, that's not true. I guess Sid could use Molekir. Yeah, Sid could easily use it.
The idea that you're hyping up an axe user in Fire Emblem 6 doesn't bode well.
I mean, all axe users do in FE6 are use killer axes because everything else hits like shit.
Alright, now we're moving the box this way. And this is just how I did every single Shadows of Valentia map.
Makes sense.
And it just so happened that, like, Alm's units, without a unit cap, were almost perfect for it. And Celica's were a little harder because most of them were squishy. But I still managed because Pala's a beast, so...
So my internet going to go fuck itself because it did.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
That's
Alright.
kind of hot.
Full list of mega would be Kangaskhan, Heracross, Sableye, Mawile.
Cheryl, log on to PS.
What?
Let her finish her very important information.
Yeah, sorry, my internet like fucking like absolutely like diarrheaed itself for like 2 minutes. I'm sorry. Alright. So the other megas would be Audino, of course. Is that it? Because there's no Gen 6 megas.
One of my favorite parts about
Absol. Don't forget Absol.
about, X and
Yeah, I
Y.
said Absol.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all the megas.
One of
Alright.
my favorite
We can take
aspects of
Heracross
X and
out
Y-
because we had to ban baby Heracross. Like, the funny thing was, Mega Sableye was kind of balanced while we had
Who
Mega
is
Mawile
soft
around
button
until we
thing?
realized that Mega Mawile was broken, which took us a lot longer than you would think, by the way.
I think
Yeah, I'm
regular
back up,
Heracross
I'm back
might
up,
be
yeah.
better because you'd have to consider a tier of Mega Pinsir, Mega Sableye,
Oh
Mega
yeah,
Mawile.
Pinsir. Did I say Pinsir? I didn't say Pinsir.
You didn't say Pinsir.
I thought Mia said Pinsir.
I said Absol,
Well,
which Cheryl already
Somebody
said.
Pinsir.
Well, we had 2 lists. One was just us guessing, which somehow got more than the one where we had Cheryl go look it up.
I mean, I literally found Buffalon, Drudigan, Kangaskhan.
Like, if you... Brenton says that the only straight protagonists in Path of Radiance are Shinon, Gatetree, Mordecai, Braum, Khalil, and Largo.
Okay, can we, like, is Shinon really a protagonist? Like, he's kind of a jerk.
Yeah, Shinon is racist. That's my opinion on Shinon. And I do not like him because he is racist.
Finn, there's an NFE tier. Oh, wait. You're challenging me in shit mods. I'm stupid.
Yes. And I
Okay,
can't
fine.
accept the challenge because I am live streaming.
LMAO. Let me see. Where's my
Alright.
let's see. I guess I can use this one.
Cheryl Bush, more like Cheryl stupid bitch.
You're a bitch.
Cheryl,
Now
how do you
kiss.
like my shipmon stall?
How come everyone's
Why?
first instinct when they play Shitmons for the first time is to build stall?
Is Abby
Why does everyone make stalls?
Literally, every single person we have ever tried to teach, like, modern gen Shitmons to, their first instinct is, I'm gonna build a stall team.
Like, there's a lot of good offensive on teams. It's like, oh my god.
It's like 5 different people at this point.
Alright, soft butt dick. You're about to get my soft butt.
Wait, Mia, is Abby in chat right now?
Abby, are you in chat right now?
No,
Yo.
Abby's dead.
How's Adam dead?
And now we wait
Fine.
15 seconds for Abby to actually respond.
Yeah, of course.
Wait, okay.
All I was gonna say is that Finn is
Don't
literally
try to hurry up.
and only Abby would get that.
I'll
So,
straight up I'll straight up
figure it out.
just fucking just absolutely just unload.
You just broke a nose piece on your glasses? That is unfortunate, Brenton. I am sorry to hear that. Do you have like a backup pair of glasses?
Why do you why?
I don't know.
Hey,
Like
hey, don't be toxic, Finn. How dare you.
Finn is always toxic.
Yeah, do we expect anything else?
But he literally called me bad on like turn 3.
Are you winning?
It's turn 3. How am I supposed to like?
Also, make sure to save the replay so I can go over it at the end of the stream.
Guess so.
Yeah, we're gonna judge you.
And Finn, because Finn built fucking Stall like everyone else. Stall is not even that great in MFE. It was good until we banned Comfey last gen.
Like you guys are just like so rude. Like you guys are like you guys just build Stall. Like how?
Like every single
What's the
time.
issue with Stall?
Bro, why does my computer freeze? What the?
Alright, there. I've successfully reestablished box. Who needs healing?
Computer. Bro, oh my god, this is why I'm getting like a new laptop, like hopefully like by next year because this shit is fucking perfect. Trash.
Is it a MacBook?
No, it's not a MacBook. It's just an old ass fucking like
Why do you think Cheryl has the money for a
whatever
MacBook?
laptop is.
I mean, Cheryl does go to
Trash.
a really bougie, rich private school, but I mean, like,
I mean, I just assume whenever anyone's complaining about their computer being bad, it's a MacBook.
Not a bad assumption.
Yeah, I remember my middle school wanted everyone to have a laptop, and specifically wanted everyone to have a MacBook because that was what all the teachers and stuff used. And it was fucking awful. That's why I had a MacBook for like 4 years, and it was terrible.
Really, mister.
Like it barely worked. It crashed almost twice a week by the end of it.
Yeah.
Alright, we're almost at boss kill range. Which means throwing Stefan at it, basically.
Basically. I don't expect it to win any other way.
You can still use them, they don't fall off your face without the one nose piece, but they're like slanted and it feels weird. Yeah. I don't know. I only have one pair of glasses, so I have to be extra careful with them. Zehark.
of course, Cheryl.
Why
the crit.
Cheryl?
Alright, we have to kill the dude in front of the dude. So I'm gonna send in Titania to hand axe the dude in front of the dude, and the next turn we'll just kill the dude. Bertram. But first we gotta kill the dude in front of Bertram.
How many dudes are we on? What dude section is this?
What?
You said dude like 50 times.
I'm talking about the dude I just killed, and I couldn't remember Bertram's name despite making fun of it earlier in the stream, so...
I see.
Alright, everyone just get closer to Bertram. Because he can't move because he's on the thing. Also, while there's just like one guy here, I'll just have Astrid go shoot him.
I just can't get. Is Skarmory one of the most like dominant like OU Mons of the generations?
It was until Gen 6, and now it's RU. And it's really weird.
It'll rise eventually.
No. There's Corviknight, there's Celesteela.
Oh, Skarmory, not Starmie. My bad.
Oh, Starmie?
Did you say Starmie or Skarmory? Because Selfie and I heard two different things.
I heard Skarmory.
I heard Starmie.
I was saying Skarmory.
Yeah, Skarm probably. Starmie also, but it fell off in Gen 6.
Well, Pursuit isn't around anymore, so maybe it'll... I think it'll take a while, but I think it can come back to the meta.
I just cannot believe it's fucking Ryu right now.
Yeah. I blame new toy syndrome.
Hmm. I mean, it dropped to Ryu before like the let's dump 60 Pokemon into Ryu and call it a day tier shift.
Alright. There we go. Now I can actually hear you guys again. I don't know what happened.
Cool.
Cheryl, are you done being bad at shitmons?
Shut up! Like my computer was freezing.
Alright,
I'm
Titania.
not even being bad.
This went better in my head. Let's wait a turn. I'll have Khalil throw a meteor at it next turn too, because she's got one shot of that left, so I might as well burn it here. And then his sword is not 1 to 2 range, right? Oh fucking hell, they're both 1 to 2. I don't like that. I really don't like that.
Mantine, that's a pretty good pick.
Wait, why is there a Mantine in this Shitmon? Presumably Shitmon's battle.
It's Gen 3.
Ah, okay. ADV Shitmons, got it. Didn't we initially conceive that tier because we wanted to use Chimecho?
Yeah, something like that.
Mantine or Mantine?
Mantine.
I say both.
Alright, Stefan, you have a job to do.
Yeah, apparently.
Perish. Perish.
Wait, hold up. I need to pull up.
Oh,
this.
yeah, we actually did just sense the fall out of problems, did we?
He got crit!
Fuck you! Fuck you, bitch! You fucking deserve this shit! You made me sit through all of look at that! Yeah, just throw through this. Nah, fuck you!
He got crit!
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Wait, what happened?
Stefan got crit.
Oh.
Because, what the fuck was wrong with that? What was his crit chance? Like, maybe 4?
That's just pretty unfortunate.
Ah.
Comedy gold.
Do you know what the... Like, you guys have to sit here too, you know? You guys have to watch me do that again.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're doing your off stream. We're gonna go watch another match. Or you could, but
I don't know. I don't even.
you'd also go Oonga Boonga and try to beat this bat faster.
How would you suggest I do that?
Move faster.
No.
Not make a wall.
We're making a wall. We're building a wall, and we're making Zelfie and Finn and Cheryl pay for it with their time.
Sad.
Goodbye.
No, you get the
Why?
fuck back here.
What are you
You're Ike.
doing?
You're not allowed to leave.
I can leave. Hello? I'm telling you, like, look, it's not sleepy time yet.
No, I was just saying that because shade with your time. Like, nope. Gotta get out of here.
Hey, guess what my plan is?
I will say I am dangerously close to falling asleep.
Alright, well, before you inevitably do, can you tell me what his crit chance is with the rune sword?
Let me see.
This is such a lame battle. Finn.
Check his skills.
This is such a bad battle. How's that toxicate? Let's fucking go.
Okay, now go back to spawn.
Come on, Stefan.
My shit. Everybody's gonna be like, dude.
19% chance.
Okay, so it wasn't that high, but it wasn't that low.
Yeah, you would know if you actually looked.
Well, here's the thing. A 20% chance to crit is not that high.
Yeah, but it's enough to lose your run.
You
Finn
don't
has
fucking
lost.
say.
I win. I won over Finn.
Good. I'm glad Finn lost.
Yeah, he's really bad. He lost with stall.
Alright, we have successfully rebuilt the wall, and we're going to move it very slowly.
You did not beat me.
You're just covering your ass now.
How did you
You
beat
guys better have
Tiny?
saved that replay.
Oh yeah, I'll save it.
The proof is in the pudding.
God, I cannot believe Stefan got
No,
fucking crit.
I actually forgot to bring hazard control.
Yeah, on stall. That's how like that just.
You seriously thought no hazard
Yeah,
removal
like, I
stall
could've
was a good
won
idea?
that, but you decided to run fucking broken bad mons because you're bad.
Broken Badmon. What did I run?
Look. I don't need to get to the specifics, okay? The Cheryl was bad. Cheryl was not a problem.
You sound like you're just upset you lost.
Yeah.
Do I sound upset to you?
Yes.
Well, yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
That's
God.
what it is, so.
I cannot believe Stefan got fucking crit after all that time.
Maybe next
Yeah,
time he's
pretty
good
unfortunate.
stuff.
Dude, why does taunt only last one fucking turn? What's this? Gentry's ass. Don't peck me.
Alright, so this is gonna take another 2 hours.
I got the fire blast. Came in my.
Oh, now Mordecai's getting crit too.
Come on! Sorry.
Man, I am annoyed. Alright. Zelfie, do you want... While we're waiting, Zelfie, do you want to guess what my sweet new Phalanx tech is?
No. I can't think of what it is. Besides the Aegis Slash, which is kind of cool.
Oh no, it's a like pro Phalanx tech, not an anti Phalanx tech.
Oh.
This
How do you
tank is just
Phalanx?
You would be surprised. There's still like more to go with that tech.
Alright. Shock me.
I think I'll shock you by making you play against it first.
Because, like, it can't be a mod, or else you just ruin your damage output.
You're correct on that front.
Yeah. Is there an energy? Okay, quick question. Do all the special energies, do they require you to be on the Pokemon of the same type?
Yeah, all like the specific type ones.
Okay.
Like the normal one, you'd think we'd have found a use for it, considering it adds 20 damage, but no.
There's a normal one that adds 20 damage?
Yeah, I was running an ingredient, but then ingredient turned out to be bad, so I stopped running an
I
ingredient.
guess I didn't notice when you were doing literally no damage at all.
Yeah, it didn't pan out the way I was hoping it would.
Wait, we have a normal energy to boost your attack by 20? That could be used on anything?
No, it has to be specifically a normal type. They thought of that.
Oh. Okay. I was about to say, what the fuck? Because I was like, maybe that has implications somewhere?
No, it would be like great if it was just strong energy for literally anything. But no.
Yeah.
And there's like, what's the best normal type attacker?
It's like, I guess like Snorlax.
Still Snorlax or like Salamence VMAX? Question mark?
We have a Salamence VMAX. I don't even remember half these mods.
I only remember because I had to look at the set today to write that document. Vivid Voltage was not a very
What does
exciting
Spence
set.
do?
Its first effect does 40 to 2 of your Pokemon for like 1 energy, and then for 4 colorless energy, you do 240, and then you can't attack next turn. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, it sounds very familiar.
They like there's so many fucking attacks that are just like you can't attack next turn if you use this one.
Yeah, that's a common trend in this gen, isn't it?
Like even down to a fucking Panseer or Simisear, I mean.
I feel like we didn't see that. I feel like that effect wasn't as common last gen or the gen before
No,
that.
like
Or the
Sun and
gen
Moon
before
had
that.
a bunch of crazy ass effects that just were broken, like plain and
Yeah.
simple. I'm actually gonna dance for Tanith because I want to reinforce.
A lot of the mods so far seem pretty vanilla.
Yeah, like Sword and Shield is. I kind of like it considering like I was on board for the GX attacks at first, but then we got ADP. And ADP was like the mistake to end all mistakes.
Yeah. I wonder what type of gimmicks they'll try to bring this gen.
Hopefully something more
We probably
impactful than
won't see that
amazing
till next
rares.
year.
Amazing rares are not the play.
Rares are so bad. I hope they drop that shit instantly.
It'll probably be like, do you know what really pisses me off?
What?
So do you remember for like one set at the very end of the XY era, like literally the second to last XY set, they brought back double type Pokemon,
Huh.
and it lasted one set. Steam Siege.
Nice.
That was so much of a disappointment.
That's really weird.
Yeah. Or like tag Prism Stars and tag teams only lasted a couple sets apiece. Although tag teams were a mistake.
Tag teams are a mistake, so they could go die in hell.
Yeah. Ancient traits were also cool. They had a bit of longevity. They were like the Oras gimmick, and then once we got past Oras, 3 sets. In fact, they were what got replaced by double types, which lasts 1 set, because the final set of the XY era was a Kanto reprint set.
Black and White era only had 2 real gimmicks. They had EXs, which were brought back. Because before that we had like level X's.
Yeah.
And then they brought back I don't know, they didn't bring back, but then they had Plasma.
Yeah, like
was
I
fun.
didn't hate EXs in retrospect. Like compared to GXs, they're significantly more balanced.
Yeah.
But I think what I don't like about them is now every single gimmick is just like, this is big and it gives out 2 prizes when you knock it out. And it's just like
think-
not original at this point. And I guess that's not really
You didn't
EX's
play a lot
fault.
of Black White, did you? You played X and Y.
Uh,
Here's the thing.
yeah.
EXs were a lot cooler. In my opinion, EXs were a lot cooler
Oh,
in
fuck.
Black White. Because in XY, Raisins dead Lamau.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. Nope, miss.
Oh, good point.
Also, that is an awkward flying animation.
What was I trying to say? I think EXs were much cooler in Black and White. Because in X and Y, they started making bad EXs so they could make Megas.
Yeah, although it's not like bad EXs were exclusive to the X and Y era. Look at like, I don't know, Regigigas EX initially.
Yeah.
No, at the end of the day, some cards are just better than others.
Right.
And it's not like a specific thing. Yeah, like Megas were kind of okay. They were fucking terrible until they realized, wait, maybe ending your turn to evolve a Pokemon isn't a good idea.
And then they made the capsules and kind of fixed it.
Yeah, I'm disappointed that they just made up like Spirit Links as a gimmick instead of going for like, this is the Mega Stone. Like they could have just called like it Venusaurite.
Didn't like Mega Audino win Worlds or something?
Yeah, I still don't
Like,
know how
yeah,
that
I know
happened, and
it.
I was at that Worlds. That was like just a fucking
Like
fever
the deck
dream.
just did not exist beforehand.
No, I think the idea was it was just designed to snipe bench sitters like Shaman.
Probably.
Yeah, and then do you know what else really pisses me off about Megas? Like the only other thing it does?
What?
They didn't. Not all of them got a card, and now some of them, like Lopunny, will never get a card.
Oh shit! Not all the megas got cards. That's crazy.
Yeah, like Lopunny didn't. Abomasnow didn't. I don't think Baynet did, but I might be wrong.
How were how is Groudon and Kyogre treated?
Well, they're called megas, but the text also says primal on it, so they're clearly primals.
Okay, but they still have the same mega requirements,
Yeah.
I believe. Okay.
It's the same thing,
I was just
except they're
curious.
called primals on the text. It's like how if you look at the VMAX cards, they will say under it like Dynamax, Gigantamax, or Eternamax, and it makes absolutely no difference.
Exactly. Alright, just curious.
Yeah, speaking of which, Eternatus was a fucking shame.
Why was Eternatus bad?
It's weak to fighting, and there's no good dark types to beat Decidueye. And it can't
Like
use not dark
normal?
types because that turns off its ability. But no, it is the one. It is the one fighting type in the entire fucking set, or dark type in the entire fucking set that's weak to fighting.
Reminds me. Oh, Stone Journey. Your favorite deck?
Yeah. What's that about Stone Journey?
I was thinking about what fucking fighting types were in the meta to the point that was relevant.
Zelfie?
Yeah.
Would you like to read Phalanx
I had to
again?
think about it for a second.
Would you like to read Phalanx again?
You're right!
How did you fucking forget that? Like, that's the...
I don't know.
It's not like it's the best deck in the meta right now or anything.
Because when I think about Phalanx, I don't think at all. Which is
That's
the proper
fair.
way to think about Phalanx.
Yeah, you do not have to think to play Phalanx. It's great.
Yeah.
Like, as I was trying to come up with an adjective, or like a word that meant less than low skill, because I didn't feel like low skill with Phalanx was actually an accurate description.
I would have put fucking Brain Dead.
I debated that. I debated brain dead or negligible, and I went with negligible, just because it sounded less mean.
It sounded more professional.
Yeah. Also, these guys are here. I'm not sure what they're going to do.
Also, I was looking at cards.
Yeah?
We should be putting Ilgars and Leon.
We should. You know, that's actually quite a
That's
smart
probably-
move that I just did not think of until you mentioned it.
I didn't think about it either. Well, it came up in that discussion where I was like, well, I could Oko Sojourner V-Max like once.
Yeah, and
But
by
I can't
extension,
do it
everything
again,
else,
that's the
because
issue.
nothing else that's relevant
What
is above
supporter
330.
retrieval do we have? I'm like, oh, we literally have Edelgaz.
Yeah, we have it. We've commented on how we don't play it. I listed it as a possible staple card. We just choose not to play it for some reason.
We have Marty.
Yeah. I don't know, like,
We
I just really
don't
don't
care
like that it
about
takes up the bench
AIs.
space.
I have a friend named Marty. He's unironically into femboys. We don't king shame.
What a king.
Yeah, I think our meta is just too supporter overloaded right now to have a place for what's it called?
Eldegoss?
For Edelgaz.
Yeah, like, I'm some of my list of like more different kinds of supporters than trainers, because you want your Professor, Marnie, Boss Order, Skyla. Evolution decks want to play Breeder. There's specific supporters, like Dark decks want Piers, Mad Party runs Alistair and Milo.
Yeah. I mean, like we play our quick balls, we play our
Quick
rare
Ball,
candy,
Evolution
we play-
Incense, Rare Candy if you need it, Ordinary Rod, pick a stadium. And then Air Balloon and
And then
Switch.
like Zacian will play Switch.
Yeah.
Um,
And
everything
every deck that
else
runs
just-
Zacian plays Air Balloon to move it. And then if you're lucky, you'll have space left over for Tool Scrapper.
yeah. But like other than that, we just shove in all our like draw supporters.
Mhm. And a lot
I
of
think
times we
that'll
don't even
change
play
as
them.
time- As like it evolves, then we get more cards. But for now, the meta is just way too supporter dependent for Edelgaz to really be a part
Mhm.
of it.
Yeah. Like, it's handy if you need a very specific supporter, like Leon, for example, or
Yeah.
back in the day when Shocklock was really good.
not good. More like painful.
It's still just like, that was one of my favorite matches, was just messing you up with Shocklock.
Yeah, now I play Phalanx. It's all your fault.
You play Frostmoth, don't lie to yourself.
True.
You are a Frostmoth man.
That deck is my baby, so...
I'm that way with Stone Journey, which immediately tells you how good we are at picking what deck has longevity and what deck doesn't. Although I could not have predicted a Decidueye would just get dropped on me and be good at hit it for super effective damage, and not have it not be able to touch it, and... I'm mad.
Hey, Lapras is sick. Lapras has managed to stay relevant literally this entire time as like a high tier deck or a top tier deck.
Yeah, Brenton also really likes Frostmoth. Because
I have not played Frostmoth and Teleon though, which I saw you list.
I did list it just because it has a fairly passable dogs matchup. I was tempted to list Melodic as well, but then I was like, no, this is too much.
I thought that's Melodic, dude.
It was the one that like tried to abuse high retreat costs, but it was bad.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised I didn't see Shocklock mentioned.
I was really tempted. Like I didn't list all the ones on the forum because like some of the tier 3 ones are realistically like, if we would play them just to troll each other.
Yeah.
And that's not like a viable deck strategy.
Haha.
So I did have to cut it at like mid-tier, tier 2.
Personally, if I made it, I would have just listed every deck possible because there's not a lot of possible decks at the moment.
Yeah. But I don't know, like, is listing Seeking really worth it?
Possible deck that wasn't Wobbuffet tier.
Yeah. I was like, it was late and I was getting tired. And I'd been writing that damn thing for a couple hours. Because I write really fucking slowly.
Go get some water real quick.
Alright. Once again, this has just turned into Zelfie and me podcasting about Sword and Shield only format. Because there's nothing else to fucking do, because we've already beaten this fucking chapter. Or we haven't beat it, but we've already done it. And I died on the fucking boss again, for the 4th time in this fucking series.
So I was I'm on call for my job, for my university cop job essentially.
Yeah.
Someone texts the phone and is like, hey, is this the on-call phone? And I was like, please call. You can't text this phone because the text messages go to everyone who's on call's phone and not just like mine.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, please call the phone if like you need anything, and they just never responded.
Oh.
They like never called, and I'm like, then what the fuck is the point?
That is mildly concerning.
Like, if it was an emergency and they actually like they couldn't call for whatever reason, okay, that's fine. But you just don't say anything. So why did you text in the first place?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, if it's an emergency where like you're hiding from somebody dangerous or something, then yeah, text, obviously.
And this happens like multiple times.
And that Holy Guard actually did that Holy Guard put in work before she died.
I'm just here like, so what do you need? What do you need? Apparently it wasn't that urgent anyways, so.
Alright.
You just here to waste my fucking time?
Apparently. And before Zelfie fell asleep on the way to get water. Selfie's just asleep in front of the fridge. I would believe it.
Did he fall asleep again?
I mean, he went to get water. So I'm suggesting that he probably fell asleep on the way to get water. There aren't like snipers up here. No, the whole yard took out the sniper. Welcome
I
back.
thought you had fallen asleep in front of the fridge.
Yeah. We were debating whether you'd fallen asleep in front of the fridge or not.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking, like, my favorite decks have been Morpeko in 1 set, Stone Journey in 2 set, and onwards. Yeah. they didn't last very long. I wonder if Morpeko with Quillfish might have been a bit better than Morpeko with Wheezing in 2 set.
Tough to say.
Like, I'm not sure the difference
like-
would have been enough, but
Yeah. I like Dogs' set. I think Dogs' set is really fun.
yeah, this set I'm probably just going to play Decid Goons if Stone Journey turns out to be, or when Stone Journey turns out to be bad.
Uh-huh.
Because, like, now it doesn't even beat Phalanx, so it's like, what if I, like, is it still worth a rank? Which is really depressing.
Also, what other dark support do we have?
If you're wondering, like, on the basis of pairing it with Eternatus, there's the Ariados and the Crobat, and I think that's it.
I'm thinking about Hydrating.
Yeah, you're free to take... I didn't look at, like, the past sets or anything too closely, so I went with Grimmsnarl.
Okay.
And then there's a Darkrai it's a baby version, so it does less damage, but it's basically got Keldio's attack.
Let's see.
God. Well, I guess we're anchoring down here for a little bit. I need to fight you with Centiskorch at some point. Even if it's not in a 3-set format, just because you have not fought that deck yet.
Alright.
You haven't fought Hydreigon either, and I think that's it.
What's that?
Yeah. It's like a very diet version of Frostmoth.
Let's see.
Who was the Night Killer? Jill's Night Killer. I hate that Night Killer doesn't kill Armor Knights. I feel like that's false
Anyway,
advertising.
searching for special energy, right?
Nope.
Fuck.
Yeah, they kind of are, Brenton, and I think a lot of that is because the Sword and Shield era just has really simple card effects.
Yeah.
So a lot of it is just like different varieties of brute force, and then all my favorite decks are the ones that kind of aren't. Like Decid is mostly spread. Stone Journey is a healing deck. Morpeko is like hit and run and spread, which is cool. But yeah, there's not a lot to differentiate like Rillaboom, Frostmoth, and Centiskorch from each other, besides what kind of energy you're using, and also just which one's better than the others. And then there's Phalanx,
And then there's Phalanx.
which is also a brute force deck, but does it in the most fucking obnoxious way imaginable.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very much like a black and white era meta with like Virgin and stuff, because Virgin was just kind of brute force the deck too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, once again, eventually they will stop throwing enemies at us.
Eventually.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
making a deck right now.
Alright. Am I allowed to know what it is in advance? Probably not.
It's probably gonna be bad.
That's okay. I was the one who built Greedent, and then I also built Cramorant, which Brenton had the honor of getting to play. They can attest,
I did not.
it looked
Go
legitimate
ahead.
for a couple of turns until I ran out of ways to cycle Aracuda. Oh yeah, like the Truth variant type decks. I know what you're talking about. I know it wasn't the Truth because it was like after an HGSS, I think.
Are there any supporters that allow you to get special energy, or is it only basics?
You can look. I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay.
Did you see the supporter that's like draw 2 cards, but you can play this on your first turn going first?
It's yeah, I saw that.
That is a bad card.
It's like rip off Talonflame.
Yeah, it's Pot of Greed. If Pot of Greed was missing everything that made Pot of Greed Pot of Greed.
Mm-hmm. Also, we don't have good stadiums. I can't even throw like a tech stadium.
Yeah,
Because
Training
they're all-
Court is by far the best stadium,
Yeah.
unless you're Phalanx, in which case you play Sirchester Bath or Rillaboom, which wants Turffield Stadium. Astrid, what the fuck? Your growths you aren't even close to being cap. Oh, never mind. You're actually capped in 2 stats. I lied. Sorry, Astrid.
Oops.
I don't know why I did that. I wonder who I was supposed to heal there, because it wasn't Astrid. Oh, it was probably Ranulf. No, Ranulf didn't get it. Okay, I'm doing better than I thought. I asked if the deck you were thinking of was the Truth, or was it like a similar yet different deck?
Who?
Asked Brenton if the Reshiram, Zekrom, Reuniclus deck they were thinking of was the Truth or not.
Let's do one more Skyline this.
Yeah. How many Skylas do you play?
I usually play at least one.
Yeah, like I'll do 1. Some decks I would like to have 2, but like it's the first card I will cut for space usually.
Yeah, this list right now, I'm running a couple because there's a lot of items I'd like to get specifically.
I'm interested. Are you building Mad Party by any chance?
No.
Alright. Just as a point of question, and I don't expect you to do this at all, so don't like feel obligated to, but are you going to stay awake long enough that we could play some after, or are we gonna have to wait till tomorrow?
It's a good question. Because
Yes.
I don't know the answer.
You feel like Swords needs 2 Skyla? That's fair. Swords is also fully capable of having the space for 2. Like in an evolution deck, I want 2, but it's always my first cut. Yeah. Now that's honestly like the main thing keeping Swords going right now. It's just it has all the space for stuff.
Swords could also high roll. I haven't seen the high roll yet, but it really can high roll. Zacian could be ready by turn 1.
Yeah. So in theory, it can do that. Because Metal Patch is... It's one hell of a drug. It's just... I don't know.
Yeah.
Missing from this list.
Like, it's very obviously there, and it will never... I don't think it will ever really be terrible. So, it's got that going for it. Even though it was really kind of bad last format before it got Aegis Slash.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do need those. Okay.
Yes, this is now the Let's Podcast About a Fake Pokemon Trading Card Game format stream. As it tends to go when we're out of stuff to do. Because Stefan had to get crit.
You're on fault.
How the fuck was it my fault? I can't predict crits.
Look. Better.
This is different than that other time I forgot to read. I just read and I didn't think it would matter, and it ended up mattering. Oh great, Fimbulveter. Which I know it's not Fimbulveter, but I've called it Fimbulveter this whole game and I don't care to be corrected. Alright, Jill, do you have enough to go over here and then, like, make it back? What's your move? What the hell is your move? Why can't I find it? Oh, it's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, you cannot. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to move the entire wall over this way.
Lovely.
Yeah, or like Phalanx can play too, Skyla, although it's not like it really needs it, because once you get your Phalanx out... We need a trainer card that lets you, like, get prizes, get Pokemon out of the prizes, because that's the one real weakness to Phalanx, is sometimes you prize your Phalanx.
Yeah.
Like, I fought against Brenton both times with Phalanx, I prized 2 Vs, and it sucked. It was not a good time.
Second.
So, how's the level going? How's Valencia?
It's going about the same as it was last time.
Oh my god, Daddy Har.
Like, you have missed nothing.
I got the feeling that was the case.
Yeah? Did you figure out who the mysterious person who did and did not need help was? Oh yeah.
For once, I'm not having issues with deck space. I'm having an issue with finding enough cards to play.
Nice. Yeah, that was the main thing, readjusting back to Pokemon after playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Perfect world, Zelda, would you just run less than the minimum cards on your deck?
I don't know, like, in Pokemon it has to be exactly 60 cards, no more, no less.
Yeah, Pokemon has a strict limit.
Whereas in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's 42-60. You can have, as long as you have at least 40 and at most 60 are good.
When is
decks will
Pokemon
opt to have a low amount of cards so they can more consistently draw generic cards.
Yeah.
If they only need very specific cards, they will run a lower amount.
Yeah,
Yeah,
although the
with
funny
the-
thing is now the combos are so good in generic that a lot of decks are running 60 cards because it doesn't actually make your deck less consistent anymore.
Yeah, how broken would Yu-Gi-Oh be if they had what was the card, like a grass greener card?
Grass?
Well, the one where it like like does Pokemon have like a discard, like not like a
The difference between Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Is there's almost no cards that have effects that activate in the discard pile in Pokemon.
well, I guess I'm just thinking, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so something like Grass would be kind of pointless, especially because all the decks have the same number of cards. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, that Grass looks greener. Basically just let you mill cards until you have the same number of cards in your deck as your opponent.
So
In a
you
game
would
where your
basically just
graveyard
mill-
is your second hand.
you would mill a third of your deck.
Yeah, you would just mill 20 cards, they would all have graveyard effects. It would be fucking broken.
It didn't take them very long to ban it.
No, they realized their mistake very quickly.
Well, because like from what I understand, like back in the day, in Yu-Gi-Oh, the graveyard was basically what the banished pile was,
Yeah.
but then it basically just turned into a second deck. So
Yeah. And then, like, even the banished pile, there's a lot more cards that interact with it now. Not like when, like, the second something's banished, it'll have an effect, usually. So they had to settle for banishing cards face down, which is currently the only way to get rid of a card and not get it back.
Did I add that one of catcher I wanted?
One singular Pokemon catcher.
Yes, that's all I need.
Alright. Armed and ready?
I did.
Alright, Jill, do you know who's... Oh, Titania's the Lance of Racism.
Throw out whatever.
I am pleasantly surprised by the fact that Leon's art is actually playable. Like, I wasn't expecting that.
It's pretty fast, all things
Yeah,
considered.
I thought it was just going to be like, I don't know, Mad Party or Greedent, just something we try once for fun and then throw in the bin. But no, it's good. There's even variants to it.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
He's really cheap. Yeah, he's just extremely cheap. And even though he's a stage 2, it's like he hits so fucking hard. Like
He hits hard. He's a natural draw card that also sets out your discard pile.
He incentivizes, like, his game plan is you have to draw cards, but that's something you want to do anyways. You're just doing it a bit faster than everything else.
Yeah, like you can play it with
In
Talonflame
exchange,
for
you
extra
don't worry
speed.
too much
but-
about energy acceleration. Like, sure, sometimes you're a bit slow.
Yeah, like maybe you'd want to run bead.
If you lose his art by turn 2, then that sucks. But
Yeah.
it's really fast.
Yeah, and then like the Cinderace variant is okay. It's slower, but it's a lot more durable, I feel.
Yeah. It has a better backup plan.
Mm-hmm. Because Cinderace only needs one energy and a way to put it in the active to get going. By the way, Cinderace is a card that has had far more staying power than I ever reasonably expected it to.
Wait, what has more staying power than what you
Cinderace.
expected? It's just fine.
Yeah, like it's helped. It probably would have kept trending downward if it didn't match up against free Vivid Voltage Phalanx and Decidueye very well.
Yeah.
But no,
It's
it's
just-
actually like a legitimately good deck in any incarnation, and that's just weird to me. Like it's a stage 2 that does 190 damage. That's it. God, that would have been so like playable back in the XY era or black and white, but no.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still playable now.
Everything. The numbers are so big, but they also feel so out of reach still.
Yeah. Like the weird thing with the Sword and Shield era is that the HP numbers are high, but the damage numbers are not scaled to compensate for that in most cases. Like the Gmax is like Rillaboom VMAX is obviously scaled for it, but most attackers just aren't.
Yeah.
Is anyone still watching
Even
the
the fully
stream?
evolved. I remember when fully evolves were like 130, 150, 160. Now we're just like casually at like 170.
Yeah. Or like Copper Raja, which has like 170 on a stage 1.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely surprised people are still watching me do the same chapter a second time without commentating on it.
This is the Pokemon podcast.
Yes. Also, y'all should play Sword and Shield only. We got a Discord where we can teach you how to play, and we got resources. Except we don't have lists. I don't believe in net decking, so
I believe in net decking, but I have to build everything myself, unfortunately. So
no. I built all my lists myself, and yeah. Are we done yet? Oh my god, that's a bow of racism. Mordecai's gonna die. Never mind, he missed. This is gonna be a long stream.
apparently,
Just because, yeah. Oh shit. Don't kill Janaf. Yeah, that is a real awkward wing animation. Like, the wings don't even look attached. They're, like, attached to something behind him. I guess you're not supposed to see it, huh?
not really.
Alright. Lucia. Oh, you can kill. That's cool.
Did add the beats.
Hey, nice crit. She's putting in more work than I would have expected, honestly.
Do I run 3 rare candy? I think 3 rare candy is fine.
Oh, so it's a stage 2 deck, huh?
Alright.
I'm acting like I'm gonna like plan out what deck I'm gonna bring when I'm probably just going to bring Stone Journey and hope for the best.
Alright. Understandable.
Yeah, or one of the decks we haven't played this format yet, which is actually most of them. Yes. I like that,
You built,
Brenton.
like, 9
For Mother
decks or
Russia, I
something.
create in your name. Weren't you on turn 15 when you last looked at this? Stefan got crit by the boss, so we had to restart.
Yeah.
So this is the second attempt. I'm not that slow.
How close are you to winning?
I'm about the same position I was in an hour ago.
It's pretty poggers.
So yeah, we're just gonna wall up here again.
What's that? Gods. The... I don't like... I'm so used to Lackey, because when I go to Lackey, I know how to sort through everything, and it sorts through so nicely.
That's fair.
Sorting through stuff on TCG1 is a pain.
That's fair. Like, I realize that the site is not as good as I think it is, only because I've had years of practice navigating it.
Yeah. It's not bad. I know how to search for everything. It's just like, I hate the loading times for it.
That's fair. Like, if PTCGO wasn't PTCGO, then yeah, but... I don't know, it's just so much easier to not have to worry about actually getting the cards that you already own. Or maybe don't in this case. Yeah, I don't know. I've always looked at PTCGO as more of a gacha game than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you have a Bow of Racism. Let's just use it here. It doesn't actually kill.
These cards. Station's cool. That's all I wanted to see, I think.
Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Out of curiosity, what do you think would even, like, stop failings from being failings?
What would stop failings from being failings?
Yeah. Like, I guess it needs to be an ability... Basically, it needs to be the Espeon that works like the EVs, except it, you know... It works on fighting types. And then I would run a 2-2 line in every deck, because fuck failings.
I think it have to be some universal counter.
Yeah.
I have no faith in Flareon stopping the Decidueye. Like, you can try,
Yeah.
but that's like a 3-card combo. That's really annoying to set up, especially when you still have to work on your own game plan.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the random stage 1 attackers like Swanna was a 3-card combo minimum. And it required a discard from your hand.
Because what decks can beat failings right now? Lapras can.
Lapras is probably
Swords
even. I
can
would say
again.
Dogs is even. Rillaboom is even. Stone
Yeah, well,
Grenade
I'm just-
used to be
when I
good.
say like beats, I mean even. Because
Yeah.
honestly, like beating failings is really tough.
Yeah, nothing actually beats Phalanx. now that it can like wall out Stone Grenade, nothing beats Phalanx. Like even Booms is like
Lapras
even.
can still get enough attack.
Yeah, Lapras can get
Sword
over it.
can get past
Rillaboom can get over it. I guess Grimmsnarl can get over it. Centiskorch can get over it, but it takes forever.
I have not tested Centiskorch or Grimmsnarl, so I will not
That's fair.
speak on their behalf.
I actually haven't tested Grimmsnarl either. I think I gave it to Brenton once, and then I played Item Lock against a rare candy deck, so it didn't look very good.
see.
Oh yeah, there's Vikavolt with item lock, but it's bad because it's weak to fighting.
We need a Garbodor. I think a Garbodor would turn off A-Links.
We do, but the format's so like ability centric that I think a generic Garbodor would actually just be worse.
Yeah.
I thought that was a crit for a second because of the noise, and I was about to rage quit and just play TCG with you for the rest of the stream. Yeah, thankfully I don't see Vikavolt being relevant because it's weak to fighting and it does 50 damage.
Okay, just shut that.
Alright. And now Meteor! Yes, cool. God, we're so fucking close. We're so fucking close to getting to try again. Don't die, Har.
Hard die, hard die, hard die.
Can we kick Finn for cheering for the death of a human being?
Har wants to die. He even said so.
Har just wants to take a nap.
Har wants death. He wants the sweet release of death.
Har wants to take a nap, and preferably the kind where you actually wake up afterwards. Except he does it on a flying animal, so I'm not sure about that. Oh my fucking god, more paladins! Oh cool, Janaf is bird. That probably doesn't matter, but Janaf is bird. Alright, Lucia, just knock out this guy. I mean, if there's one upside to this, we actually made it to 3 hours again. I mean, we haven't yet, but we will.
Exciting.
Yeah, because Fire Emblem streams are just like whenever there's a natural stopping point, and it usually comes before the 3 hour mark does. But not this time. Nope, you're getting your money's worth now.
Mm-hmm. Just double checking. These are.
Yeah, one thing I do find it kind of funny about Sword and Shield is like we kind of touched on this earlier, but like half the decks are just various flavors of what the fuck was I saying? Right. Various flavors of just like dump energy onto big thing that does damage.
Yeah. It's fun though.
Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Like, it's still a very enjoyable format, so... Especially when one of us does not bring failings.
Alright, the official Pokemon site has an even worse sorting system.
Do you want to know the site I use?
What site do you use?
pkmncards.net.
Eat my ass.
PKMNcards.net?
Yeah. Or maybe not .net. Let me check. Oh no, it's .com, my bad. That was the most unnecessary crit, Stefan. I guess you're mad about dying. I remember as a kid there was an iCarly episode where they made fun of .net for some reason. And for years I thought .net was just like bad because of it. Yeah, I don't know. iCarly is a strange show.
Yeah, it kind of gets weird when you look at it through the lens of
like knowing knowing Dan Schneider's weird foot fetish.
The show was very funny regardless, though. So I mean,
yeah, like it's funny for the demographic, but it's just really not funny. Watching it again is like
no, it's
when I watched it as like a high schooler, it was just incredibly unfunny.
Anything else?
Alright, remind me to actually use Meteor on the boss before I, like, fight the boss. Alright, come at me.
That is exactly what I was looking for.
Ah, shit, Lance of Racism.
Oh shit. Oh shit. What you gonna do?
That. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like sitcoms in general, and it's not even like the crappy kid ones. I don't like adult sitcoms either. Like, I've watched a bit of The Big Bang Theory, and I hate it. It's just not even remotely funny. Is Mordecai gonna die after all this?
Mordecai died.
Thank God.
Mordecai don't die.
Please don't die, Mordecai. There's not even reasonably enough time left in the stream to just play TCG with Selfie on stream.
More to die. More to die.
Mordecai lived. You can shut the fuck up. Also, is Cheryl awake?
I'll get a little bit.
Oh, who followed?
But he'd be a little bit away.
Oh, not Wanda. Thank you for the follow. I hope your day's been going well.
Do we know this person?
Yeah, they're not Wanda. They just followed, and I was hoping their day was going well. Pay attention.
Why does Rillaboom have a Kappa 3?
I don't know. It's like the same thing with Grimstar, where it's like it does 50 extra damage per dark, but you can't add more than 100 damage.
They were too scared of Kobe Wailord.
I guess so. Hello, not Wanda. How are you doing?
Just number touch when it does happen.
Mhm. No, it's fine for Lapras for some reason, and it's fine for Centiskorch. But everything else is no, not allowed.
Apparently.
Okay, Mordecai needs healing. Then when we kill all these fuckers, we can go attempt to fight the final boss of all the fuckers. And my day was going fine, and then Stefan got crit, and we're doing this chapter for a second time.
Memory Capsule allows you to use abilities too, right?
Nope.
No?
Read the card.
Just use? Weird.
What like spicy brew were you having that with memory capsuling an ability?
I thought you mentioned something about the Sidgeway Rowlet.
Oh yeah, I'm
You
not
played-
using. I actually just put 3 energy on it, and then I used Wind Shard.
Okay.
Stupid
I
sexist.
didn't realize you were just talking about that. I thought you were like legit. Just.
Oh no, I
memory
just
capsule.
powered it up manually and then got a KO with Wind Shard.
Got it.
Yes, is Stefan sexy, guys?
Yes.
I would say so.
You're okay, Sleepy was rudely awoken by a fire alarm at 4 a.m. and worked in an hour? That doesn't sound like fun. I am so sorry. But yeah, hopefully work goes fine on what I'm assuming to be not the best sleep. Man, I like Lucia. I'm like low-key tempted to use her because again, I am attracted to her. But I don't think I can justify 3 Sword Masters and anything less than like a 19 cat. You wouldn't have minded if there was actually a fire? Isn't that just always the way it goes? I don't know. I feel like any deck that had to resort to Swanna probably benefits more from Flareon than Swanna. But like, if you're resorting to Swanna, there's a problem. This'll do it. Also, we get to see Stefan with a lightsaber, and that's always cool. Astrid, can you go, like, snipe this guy? So, post-haircut, Lucia. Huh. Don't tell me when that happens, because I haven't played Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn. But I'm extremely disappointed. Because the hair was my favorite part. So if she's getting a haircut, I'm going to be very upset. Man, now I'm... Wow. Oh, he's back. Yeah. I'm just, like... I'm into her hair. I like it a lot. I think it's cool. So she better not get it cut. That is... Or it better be, like, reversible.
Who?
Apparently Lucia gets her hair cut, and I'm now just, like... My world is imploding.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Alright, I won't. But, like, she has such pretty hair. Why would she cut it? Like, do you know how goddamn hard it is to keep long hair looking good when... And her hair is longer than mine, and my long hair is already kind of a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
She better not get a haircut from Radiant Dawn. Wow, alright. We did it. We're down to the fucker that killed Stefan last time. Bertram.
Were you say play Zaru to Rillaboom?
I didn't put it in because I really like double.
Okay.
You were free to do so. And then there's still
I
Celebi
just
if you want to do
remember you bringing it
150
up, and I
damage.
didn't exactly remember why.
Yeah. Like, Zarude is cool, but the one grass deck that's viable doesn't need it.
Maractus.
You can attach from the deck with Rillaboom to Maractus and not burn your attack.
I'm joking.
Maractus is funny. I kind of wish VMAX Rillaboom didn't exist, just so we could keep using Maractus justifiably.
Yeah. Oh well.
But for one whole set, there was a playable Maractus card, and it was a coin flip deck.
So funny in my eyes.
That was great. I think the one time we got Cheryl to play, she fought Maractus, and the coin flips did not go in her favor. Alright, now that there's no healer, I'll save it for next turn when I can, like, throw Titania and Stiff on. Yeah. Alright, it only took us another hour past the first hour and 45 minutes it took to get here this far.
I can't wait.
Does Mr. Rhyme stop effects? Or does Mr. Rhyme stop, distant goons?
Which Mr. Rhyme?
Spring Cleaner prevents all effects of your opponent's attacks, except damage done to your Pokemon that have energy attached.
Well, it doesn't stop Decidueye already.
Yeah.
And
But wouldn't
it
that
doesn't stop
Obstagoon?
Goon because that's an effect applied to Obstagoon and not, like, affecting...
This is prevents all effects.
done to the Pokemon with energy attached on your side of the field. That's not, like...
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
Playing
Just
Yu-Gi-Oh!
read
is
that
just
first
giving me,
part.
like...
And then it goes into an explanation, except for damage
Yeah.
done to all your Pokemon. Okay.
Yeah. Like, the thing with
It does
Yu-Gi-Oh!
lead
is you
on
always
about
have to be
life
prepared for
itself.
those little eventualities, so... In a game with less reading involved, now I am. It's the same as, like, Safeguard not blocking Quaking Punch, for example. Because the Quaking Punch effect was applied to the opposing player and not, well, the Safeguarder.
Right.
Alright, Khalil. How much do you... 13. That's not bad damage, actually. Okay, he's at 35. And Rip Meteor. I'm actually gonna use Bolting as well. Because he can heal, so I want to avoid that. Okay, he's down to 21. This worked so well the last time, so...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it was a fucking 4% chance to crit. I'm so mad. Like, holy shit, I'm mad.
Did someone die again?
No. But you know that crit that killed Stefan an hour ago?
It was like 4%.
It was a 4% chance. Hey, Titania?
Really? Did you just check it?
I just checked. It's 4%.
Huh.
I wish...
Maybe I was wrong about
Does Astrid have the longbow? She doesn't. I could dance for Ileana and have her fire a bolting again. Alright, what are the odds he's gonna get a 4% crit again?
Mia, don't.
Especially compared to my 51% crit. No, we're doing it. That's what should have happened the first time. No, fuck you, I'm not reading your dialogue.
Are you mad?
A little. That was 3 hours.
Next time you should get good.
I got a 4% crit! How the fuck was I supposed to fucking predict that?
I don't know, Mia.
Oh, we got the rune sword.
You should have save stated.
Alright, EK, get us the fuck out of here, Ike. I'm done with this shit. Sir, the enemy troops are fleeing. Shall we give chase? Zelfie, please still be awake.
No, let them run. We fought enough today. Get our men inside the fort. Give everyone a break.
Yes, sir.
I am here to give you a report of our battle.
But it's not Sword's turn yet.
Oh, this must be like the third rider that we didn't meet before.
Oh my god, is this like upgraded Shinbaron?
Yeah, this looks like Jill's grandfather.
You need to give Cheryl this character.
Cheryl!
You're dead.
Cheryl, stupid slut.
Cheryl, are you awake?
Is it time to wake Cheryl up?
Sure, go wake Cheryl up. Zelfie, how does it feel to be on the other side of this?
What?
Well, Cheryl is
I'm
now the
honestly
one asleep.
confused now. Also, I don't like calling people because that, like, I don't know. I got a call, like, just the other night. It was actually the same night that you guys called me. And I woke up to that shit at, like, 3 in the morning. It was not fun.
Oh, well, we were attempting to wake you up, so...
Yeah, I also have people in the next room over that would probably get woken up by that, so don't do that to me. I know it's annoying when I do it, but like, I don't want to be a jackass to people in the other room.
What are you talking about?
Getting called when I fall asleep.
Alright, I guess somebody who is not Cheryl is going to be this dude. Also, Finn, you are required to be Ashnard.
I see. So Crimea's won another victory, have they? Well then, send the rest of our troops to Castle Nadas and reinforcements. Put General Hafet in charge and let him exchange blows with them.
Yeah, it is very canon that Stefan likes sand, to the point where we can't go more than like a few minutes. Like a few times we have to interact with him without mentioning that he likes sand.
Did someone mention sand?
Did someone mention sand? Somebody did mention sand. Do you know who likes sand?
Stefan.
Stefan likes sand.
I heard you like sand.
Alright, Zelfie, would you like to be Bryce?
Well, I'm not doing Bryce. I'm too way too fucking tired. Finn could do this too.
Yet, that would leave the capital protected by only the Imperial Guard.
You forget yourself, Nine. I will be here as well. If they take this asset and make it all the way here, then they are worthy to cross swords. I mean, dicks with me.
This guy is like the most fucking intense stare I've ever seen.
Bryce.
Sorry, I got pinged on Discord and I thought it might be important. I would beg a question, Your Highness. Why do you divide our troops and give the enemy the advantage? It's as if you were...
As if I were white. Hold on. I won't, like, murder you. Or
It's
anything.
as if you desire the Crimean army to continue winning and make its way here to you.
I'll not deny it.
So he's just throwing away like hundreds of lives for no reason. Are
Yes,
you
well, he has a
saying
reason.
that you desire Dane's defeat? This is my worst voice because look at him.
Yeah,
Like he looks like he's talking through clenched teeth the entire time. So maybe I should just do that.
No, I'm not. If you think through it clearly, Dayan will not lose at all. I mean, it's not like this is a Fire Emblem game where the other people are supposed to win.
Look, I know that Patrine was like your person to talk to about this, but I have no idea what you're saying, dude. Is that better, Abby?
We had many plans when we started this war. We went through many scenarios, many predictions. But as you know, our predictions have been completely overturned by this gang of rabble. Was that luck, or was it the gap? The gap in skill between the individual soldiers. And if it is, aren't you interested in seeing how far they can come?
I
I can.
do not understand.
Perfect. Nothing raises my dick like war. Come, Crimea, let me be the one to consume your noble hearts.
Yeah, Bryce has apparently it's about as much personality as Bertram. Alright, and we're done. That's gonna be it for the stream because we're actually at the 3-hour mark, so. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will be back on Thursday with more Fire Emblem because we're almost done. Hopefully we'll get a less shitty chapter. And yeah, good night everybody.